Good evening, everyone, and we have a special stream for you tonight. There is, because our we're doing a cross stream with Imara, aka Goddess of Blunder, and Magic Mishamigo, who is it's her birthday today. So happy birthday!
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you, thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
And because of that, we are helping. What Misha's done is she has set up fundraisers for both the Trevor Project and Trans Lifeline, and there are links in chat. So if you are in here, please do donate if you can to help out. There is a goal she's trying to reach for both, and there are donations incentives which are in her Twitch channel, so and also on her Twitter. So please do check them out. How was Dallas?
Dallas was a blast. I had so much fun. Big shout out to Anna Margaret because I would not have been able to have gone and had as much fun as I did if it wasn't for her letting me stay in her room and getting me a ticket for free. So love her. She's wonderful and she let me have a great birthday treat and if you've never been to a DreamHack, it's a blast. There's magic, but there's video games, all sorts of stuff. So
Oh,
highly recommend if you're ever in the states visiting, or if they ever do an international one, I would definitely check it out.
I don't think they've ever done an international one, but I've heard good things about it. So, but
That's cool.
it did like you had a really nice time from the photos I saw, and Bobby Christine gazing lovingly at you. For...
Everybody needs someone to look at you the way Bobby Christine looked at me, uh, pretending to be Yaggoth sleeping.
Bobby's just really wholesome, and she is a great asset to our community, especially with Birds of Paradise, which I believe you are a part of, aren't you?
Yeah, Mara is as well. So
Oh,
we've got two bops and a War Room EDH here.
hooray! And
Yay.
hello to Amar as well. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you're doing well.
I am very well. I'm very excited to play.
Yeah, likewise. It's great to shuffle up with you. Were you in Dallas as well on the weekend?
I was not. I spent the weekend just sorting out Warhammer stuff.
Oh,
That's my other
other money sink. Yeah.
yeah.
What armies do you have?
Money sink. Yes, that's the correct term.
Everybody needs a good money sink.
Or in our
Exactly.
case,
At least,
or
at
in
least
our
I know where all
case
my
too.
money is gone. Like it's just sitting around me.
I mean, what money? I mean,
I think from the conversation we were having earlier, I think most of it's gone on playmats, isn't it?
Yeah, or cat beds, as I like to call them, when I'm not using them.
oh god,
The
yes.
cats think it's just a giant memory foam mattress, basically, when I'm not playing Magic.
Oh my gosh. I mean, they are pretty soft, so
They
I
are.
understand.
Like, I get it. I would lay on a playmat if I had
I
enough
mean,
of them, I guess.
my cat loves to get on my playmats, so you may get a cameo of Maggie at some point. She's currently sleeping on the chair next to me. In fact, if I pad over, you might. Yeah, there you go. You can see her there, just doing her best loaf.
I love it. I have a cat tree behind my monitor
Oh,
where they just kind of hang out.
what's,
So I can
what's...
see them while I'm playing.
Oh yeah, I can
Occasionally
just
they
about see.
stroll through.
No,
I feel like I am just the cat tree at my house. They're always climbing on me, and I'm like, can you not?
oh right, Maggie just fit. I'm a cushion to my cat. She would just sit on me like it's
Yeah.
going out of fashion. Bless her. It's really cute, but
Like, if I sit down and a cat sits on me, that's the end of it until the cat gets up. I'm like, well, I guess I gotta stay here.
Yeah, Pumpkin crawls all over me, which if it would be fine if she didn't shed so much. And then I'm like, I'm shuffling my cards, and I'm like, oh, there's hairs in these ones, hairs in these ones. It's like, do I have any cards that aren't hairy? I don't think so.
Yeah. Hair and sleeves is definitely a thing that happens here. I'm like, are you
Yes.
allergic to cats? Yeah, you can't play my deck. I'm sorry.
that's one way to cast player removal. Just play a deck they can't.
Yeah.
They literally can't be in the same room as.
Like, are you allergic? I'll just push my deck over onto your side.
So do you want to introduce instructions to people? So I'm not good at this myself, the speaking bit. Mishamigo, do you want to tell our chat where they can find you, who you are, and also tell them a bit about the fundraiser you're doing and what it's all about?
Yes, I would love to. Hi, everybody. I'm magic_Mishamigo. I am a magic content creator. Most people know me for cosplay. I've made some fun characters like Slimefoot, Fibblethip, did a Judith. Judith's been my most humanoid character, and I won't lie, it was a little weird. I tend to be, silly little guys in magic, but yeah, so I do that, but I also do commentary for the VML, which is a group for people of marginalized gender that want to play in the standard league that Wizards sponsors. I'm also a member of Birds of Paradise, so I do a little bit of everything here and there in the Magic community. It feels like, but today is my birthday, so since it's also the very beginning of Pride Month. We're doing a charity fundraiser to raise money for both the Trevor Project and Trans Lifeline. So if you would like to donate, I do have some fun donation incentives going on as well. So, like, if $10, you get a thank you card and sticker from me. $20. I won't do it while we're playing EDH, but I will keep it for later. I will sing a karaoke song of your choice. I will not sing it well. People, that's the caveat. Is I'll sing, it just won't be good. Um, for $30, I'll wear a costume headpiece while gaming. I might have to have Scott bring them down because I was not planning ahead and I did not bring them. They normally are sitting right there behind me, but I've got a variety of costume headpieces that I will wear and play games in. Some are easier than others. And then when I'm doing solo arena drafts later, you can do $50 for a stipulation draft. And then for $100, I'm sponsored by Ultimate Guard, and they sent me some fun goodies to give away. So $100 will get you an Ultimate Guard care package from me. So that is the gist of it.
The
And
best.
it looks like we have our first donation. Chris,
Hello.
I believe
Yes.
this. Yeah, I think I recognize that person. A $20 donation. So after our EDH game, please choose a karaoke song for me to sing.
He's going to choose the
Ooh.
Wordles.
Oh no, I won't. I won't make you sing in a pirate voice, tempting as it is. But I'll think of something. But yes, please do donate to either the Trevor Project or Trans Lifeline or both if you feel so incentivized. It's for a very good cause, and we are celebrating Pride Month. So,
Mhm.
and over to you, Amara. Please do tell the chat where they can find you and a little bit about yourself.
What's happening? I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. You can find me on the internet making Magic the Gathering content. I make decks. I play and stream on Sundays and Wednesdays where we play Plane Chase and do all sorts of different chaos formats of Magic the Gathering because I
Love
like to
Plane
make the
Chase.
game more difficult. Love myself some Plane Chase. So I am everywhere you can find me. I will throw my links up here in the chat. I am playing Dog Meat Ever Loyal today, which is my enchantment slash equipment dog meat deck. I have 5 dog meat decks.
I approve of this.
Yeah, that's good. I approve of that as well.
Yes, I have the precon. I have this dog meat deck that has enchantments and artifacts. I have a dog meat deck that's just enchantments. I have one that's just artifacts, and then I have one that's just dogs.
He
Like,
is the
I
best
love
dog
it.
now.
the deck pretty much came out yesterday, and you've already built 5 of them. Like,
That's devoted.
Well, the problem is I bought packs and then got a bunch of dog meats, and then I was like, I have 5 foil dog meats. What am I going to do with all these dog meats? I was like, well, I guess I'll just make a bunch of decks because I
I
love enchantment decks.
I think you were
And that's the things
destined.
I like to do.
It's a sign. It's a sign that build more dog meats.
Yeah. I was like, I obviously need all these decks, right?
Hmm. There was your calling
And they
all
all do
along.
different things, so like it's interesting.
No,
I try to put limitations onto things. This dog meat deck does not have limitations. This is the one that has enchantments and equipment, and yeah.
oh dear.
So this is Dog Meat Unlimited.
Yes, this is yes,
Max-
dog
or
meat
dog
unlimited.
meat unleashed.
Maximum dog
Yes.
meat.
Oh, that's better. That's so much better,
These
Amy.
are all great. These are all better than the name I have.
So
But thank you very much for having me.
no, thank you very much for joining us. We really do appreciate it, and thank you to Misha for getting in touch with you and setting this
Oh,
up.
yeah.
So, I am running because I have a confession to make. I am not trans, but in the spirit of the month, my deck is the 14th Doctor and Rose Noble. Because Rose is a trans character played by a trans actress, and the Doctor, as we know, has regenerated into women over the course of their lifetime, at least 2 times, because unfortunately, Doctor Who canon is a bit fuzzy, so there may be more. So that is my representation tonight. It's built using nothing but cards from the Doctor Who decks. It's janky. So my goal is I want to get all the Doctors on the field and hopefully win with Gallifrey stands.
Going for like the flavor win, basically.
Yes.
Flavor win is the best kind.
That's the hope. How well this will work in practice, I do not know. I've only tested the deck a couple of times, so I get the feeling. I feel like I may be, pun intended, barking up the wrong tree here. I expect to be.
Yeah.
No, I love that.
It already begins. It already begins. Do you wanna kick us off? Then you did roll to go first.
Yes,
you won the dice rolls.
I will kick us off then. Are we all good to go?
You all got a 7 something, I think. Yeah.
Right. Good luck, everyone. I will begin by casting the second best land in the game, Terramorphic Expanse. I will tap and crack that, and play extra basic and pass to Amy.
I'm going to do a far more powerful play than that.
Do you want to tell the people what your deck is first?
I'm playing my Alesha deck because it transwrites. Basically, yeah, and it is graveyard shenanigans, typical Alesha deck you might expect. I'm going to go Arid Mesa and crack that into a lose a life, and I'm going to go get a Triome and pass.
All right.
That's a little bit better of a play.
I'll draw a card. I forgot to say what commander I'm playing. I'm playing Sithis, Harvest Hand. Well, I don't think she's canonically a Celesbian. I like to imagine her as one. So
Celesbian
Pride.
is such a nice play on words there. I like that.
Yeah.
And I am just going to play a Plains and pass.
Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'm gonna play. Let's see here. Let's play the Sheltered Thicket. It'll come into play tapped, and then I'll pass.
Okay, so Plains. I played for Plains. I will then play Gallifrey Council Chamber, which I can add for Surveil 1. Keep that on top. I can tap for a colorless, or I can have 1 mana of any color to cast either a Time Lord or Alien spell, or activate the ability of a Time Lord or Alien. However, I'm not going to do it this time. I'm going to tap it for colorless and a white. I will play Sarah Jane Smith. So whenever I cast a historic spell, investigate, and this ability triggers once each turn.
I should be clicking cards.
She's a 2/1, so pass the turn. And the cards may struggle to show up because they're double sleeved and they're the TARDIS frame. So my apologies.
All right.
Right, okay, it was me. So draw a turn. I'm going to play a Swamp. And I will tap 2 and play a Talisman of Hierarchy. I will then tap the Talisman of Hierarchy for black, losing another life, and play a Carrion Feeder. And then I shall pass the turn.
I might have accidentally cheated with Carrion Feeder at an event a few weeks ago. You know how that first line says Carrion Feeder can't block?
Yeah.
I was blocking.
It's
You're
easy
like,
to forget.
nope, I don't like this line of text. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah. Reading's hard. I'm just gonna tap 2, and Sithis is going to join the board, and then I will pass over to you, Amara.
As Magic players, we just read cards and read what we want to read on the card. We're just
You-
like, you know what?
You read the second bit that you like and just ignore the first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
to be
We're
fair,
like, I don't like this
opponent-
part.
Or
my
the quest.
opponent also didn't catch it, and so it wasn't until like game 3 when I was like trying to block with it where he's like, oh, and I
How
was
about
like,
that?
oh, you're right.
Or in the case of cards like Quest and Beast, just make up your own rules text for it. That's how it works, surely.
Yeah.
Is that like what childhood magic is? Like when you don't know what Pokemon does, you just play it.
Yeah, you
Childhood
just
magic
like,
is just
I never played Pokemon properly at the card
when
game.
I started Magic, I was just making up all the rules. Like our instruction manual was like 110 pages. Now they give you like a little index card that says "Learn, figure it out." I'm like, okay.
Warhammer
Back in
games
the day,
are
it was like Rule 33.698.
Warhammer
Paste.
games were
I'm
bad
like-
for that. Most Warhammer games I found were derailed just because you had to check the rulebook every 5 minutes. Games would last ages
Yeah.
because of that.
That's how Warhammer. Yeah. I'm gonna play Mr. Gutsy. Whenever I cast an aura or an equipment spell, he gets a +1/+1 counter, and when he dies, I create that many junk tokens equal to the +1/+1 counters.
Nice.
I'll pass.
These
Cool.
Fallout creatures have such funny names. I like
I love
Mr.
it.
Gutsy.
The flavor text is amazing.
But the Fallout set was quite good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was definitely on point. I enjoy it.
I would play.
Like some of the cards that are in here are just in here because they're Fallout cards.
I think that's a completely good excuse to add them in.
I mean, I got the dog meat precon, and then I made Sierra in Commander,
Nice.
so I got the 2 out of it.
I'm gonna tap a Plains and Gallifrey Council. I'm gonna play Mind Stone, which triggers Sarah Jane Smith. I make a clue, and I've
Thank
got
you,
2.
Nicole.
And I'll tap Mind Stone, and I'm gonna have to pay 1 life to activate Fiery Islet. I'll then cast Fault Vessel, and I will go to combat and then not attack because everyone has the audacity to have a creature up. So pass the turn.
Okay, turn's taking a bit longer now, so it's time to start using the thing, and it's not doing it again. Okay, untap.
I will happily sing that again,
Draw.
Curlian. That was a fun
Yes.
one.
I'm going to play a spectator seating. I have 2 or more opponents, so it does come in untapped.
Show off.
I will then it's colorless, red, and black, and I'm going to play Alessia.
It begins.
I'll then I'm going to tap Savai Triome for a reconnaissance.
Oh god.
So this one I can pay 0 and remove target attacking creature I control from combat and untap it. It's basically like a way of giving it pseudo vigilance in a way. But then also
That seems
protection.
like it plays really well with Alessia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it can do. It can do. That will then be my turn. I shall pass.
All right. Hello, Trivial Encounters. Welcome in. I'll draw for turn.
Trivial Encounters. Wasn't that a board game? Oh wait, no, Trivial Pursuit. Forget me.
All right. I'm going to play another Plains. I think Scott updated this deck with a few different printings of cards because I had not seen this one before. And it's like, oh,
You're like, what is this?
That is
right? Like I
quite-
looked at it and I was like, that's
Somebody goes into your
That's
goes
quite
into your
fancy,
deck,
actually.
changes everything.
when did we get this? I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Gauntlets of Light on Sithis. She got a little booty, so I'm going to make it bigger.
Yep.
So she is now a 1/4 and assigns combat damage equal to her toughness rather than power. And I can pay 2 and a white to untap her.
Nice and thick.
So
I
I
am
will
scared.
also gain a life and draw a card. Gain a life, draw a card. And I'm not gonna attack for now. I will pass my turn.
Dokie. I'll untap. Draw for turn. So many lands. Ugh. I'm gonna play myself a Cliff Chopper Retreat. I control a mountain, so it will not come into play. We're gonna tap 3, and we're gonna bring the good boy out, Mr. Dogmeat, ever loyal. We're gonna mill 5 cards when he enters the battlefield. And then I may return an enchantment to earn an equipment card from my graveyard to my hand. And then whenever a creature attacks that is enchanted or equipped, I will create a junk token.
Nice.
We have a single combat animal friend, Junk Jet, Sticky Fingers,
Oh, Junk
and
Jet,
a
love that card.
myriad. I love Junk Jet. Junk
Junk-
Jet has definitely
Jump
killed
Jet's gonna
many
be
a
the one,
person.
isn't it?
You've never lived until you've decapitated a super mutant with a teddy bear.
I do love these animal.
Also, was that a Captain Marvel tattoo I saw on your arm there? Because that looked
Oh
really
yeah,
good. That is really good.
and Captain Marvel, Spider Woman.
Oh yeah.
Show the other arm.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
Oh wow. Oh, Judith the Scourge Diva?
Judith. On the other side is Balance with Avacyn.
Oh, nice. That is
And then
really
up
well
here
done.
is Vendilion Click going up the one side.
Ah,
and
the
then-
classic modern
Nice.
staple.
Oh, we got another donation, another $20 donation to the Trevor Project by Barry. Thank you so
Hey.
much.
Lava Dragon, and then can we get Liliana? She's somewhere here.
That is also a second karaoke
You're gonna be
Donation
singing.
incentives. I will be.
You're gonna get
After
so
a
much.
after a weekend of nonstop talking, this karaoke is gonna be a little rough. Not
You have to.
not that my throat hurts, it's just gonna sound rough.
You're gonna have to bank some of
thing is,
these for Amsterdam.
You're gonna do so much karaoke, you'll be a professional at it after by the end of it. So it's
Oh,
fine.
I like to think I'm a professional karaoke person already. You don't have to be good, you just have to have the endurance.
I have one karaoke gimmick, and that's just singing it in an exaggerated accent, based off my
just
voice.
converting any song you sing into West Country.
Pretty much.
I am gonna take the jug jet as my.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And then I will pass my turn.
Okay. Just following your chat, Misha. Do the gauntlets make your butt look big? I mean, it's very enchanting, isn't it, right now?
Yeah. I love gauntlets that make my butt grow.
Yeah. I love
Uh,
gauntlets.
I will play a forest. Yeah, let's do
Appreciate having you here, Uncle Baz. Nice to see you.
Uncle Baz from Shattergang EDH, who we look forward to seeing in Amsterdam as well. Are you going to Amsterdam, Imara?
No, I was going to, but yeah, things came up.
Real life sucks,
It-
doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's an expensive trip. If
It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I can go to like
Stable.
2 other or 3 other things if I don't go there. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'd rather see my friends more often.
Hopefully we'll
Uh,
get you over there at some point, or maybe
yes,
we'll wind up in.
it's my plan. I need to go over there. I need to go visit Games Workshop and the Lego factory.
Oh, oh yeah, you would be far from Denmark. We got a friend moving to Denmark in a few months' time. We're hoping we can score
Yeah.
free Lego off them, or at least I
Yeah.
want to. So I've tapped 4 and I've played Rose Noble, so I get another clue off Sarah Jane Smith. Rose has wards 2, and I can draw a card when I cast a Doctor spell or a creature spell with Doctor's Companion on it. So, and there isn't really any good attacks. So I think all I'm going to do is tap Fort Vessel and Mind Stone to crack a clue and draw a
Yeah,
card.
I'm looking forward to Amsterdam as well. Baz, it's gonna be so good.
Pass turn to Amy.
Yeah.
Like it's a chance to meet so many more of like the European crowd as well of the content creators that you wouldn't
Yeah.
necessarily get to see at like the UK Command Fests and things.
I've already got Misha and Tabby Claws agree to sign my Slimefoots and Joyrers. So, are
yeah,
you?
some of the American ones coming across as well?
Yeah.
obviously, but like it's
Have you decided what cosplays you're bringing to Amsterdam yet, or is that
Yes,
secret?
I can't officially talk about it just yet. But I'm gonna be one of the featured cosplayers, and so I
You
have a
are,
fun
yeah.
costume from Modern Horizons 3 that I will be bringing.
Ooh,
we
definitely-
I can't wait to see it.
are you going to be in the cosplay competition as well? I mean, that's probably a stupid
No,
question.
no.
Oh.
If you're working the event, you can't compete. But
Ah,
honestly,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
okay because it lets me, there are some aspects of the costume that um I'm not an expert in how to make. So now that I'm not like competing, I can branch out and ask for a little bit of help and stuff from other people, and then I don't have to worry about like disclosing like this part wasn't 100% made by me.
So I'm playing Imperial Recruiter,
oh, nice.
and I assume that resolves since everyone tapped out.
Yeah,
so-
I've got the
Yeah.
responses.
No mana tithe mana open.
Uh,
Yeah.
I had the mana for Mana Tide anyway, so it's fine.
Baz asks how the TSA are with tentacles.
Well, I was working on a part of it in
Go on.
Dallas this weekend, and I did get my bag inspected by TSA, and I
do
did give
have it
them
in
like
here.
a little fair warning. I was like, "Let me warn you before you open this and freak out."
Oh,
It
just in
happened both directions. I had to tell the TSA agent coming to Dallas and leaving Dallas, when you open my bag, you're gonna see this.
I-
I don't want you to freak out. It's not real.
I swear it's not what it looks like.
So,
I feel like you should add something else before that.
Content
Yeah, like
warning.
because even when I was coming back, the guy still opened it and he's like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah, I told you. I warned you."
so the card I've searched for is Delny.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's one
Delny's
likes
really
Delny.
good.
It goes to hand though, so it's not out just yet. I'll then go to combat, and I will sacrifice Imperial Recruiter to Carrion Feeder to put the counter on Carrion Feeder. And then I'm going to combat. I'm going to swing Alessia at Chris. And then I'm going
First
to
strike, isn't
pay
she?
2 and bring back Imperial Recruiter tapped and attacking Chris.
Oh god, here we go.
I've
I've had to live with this for 5 years.
So then I'm going to go search for another creature.
It was not one of those Carillion, but it wasn't like too far off in terms of jump scares.
I can't do
It's like
any
those cans the snakes pop out of. Just
And I'm going to search
open your
for
backpack.
I'm going to search for Modus Redcap.
You cosplay
Ooh.
as well, don't you, Amara? If I read correctly, so or did I make a mistake somewhere?
So you can block if you want to, Chris.
I probably won't because she's a 3/2 first strike, isn't she?
Yeah, 3/2 first strike and a 1/1.
Yeah, I can block the 1/1 with Rose Noble.
Yeah,
And
so
I'll take three.
I'll sack in response to Carrion Feeder. To go to 2 counters, and then after damage is done with Alessia, I'll pay 0 and untap her.
There we are. On the plus side, you don't get first blood because I've already damn hurt myself with fiery eyelets.
Well, I already hit myself in the face with 2 before anyway, so it's fine. I will then pass the turn.
Right, I will untap, draw. I am going to play another forest.
Oh yay!
All the Carrion Feeder, no Carillion Feeder. Lay sigh. So sorry.
I love the Birds of Paradise play about that is incredibly appropriate.
Oh,
and very
yes,
gorgeous
Jordan
art.
LeBlond did a wonderful job. Like,
Yeah.
beautiful.
That is really beautiful. I like it.
I'm gonna pay 1 for a soul snare. I'll gain a life,
Ooh.
draw a
Oh,
card.
no.
I
Oh,
love
no.
that card.
Yeah.
I do love a soul snare.
Mm.
And then
Which is a good deterrent.
I run that
it
in
does work
Violator.
pretty well, huh?
If I other weird question is that, like, if I attack with like somebody into that and then remove them with reconnaissance, does that end up stopping the ability because it's no longer an attacking creature?
You'd have to do it in response, but I don't know. I assume it would fizzle then because the creature
Yeah, I
isn't
think it would.
attacking.
Yeah, I think it would add to, or yeah, the reconnaissance would go off.
I'm gonna be googling that now to try and find out.
Yeah, it's like I became a level 1 judge, but I need a judgier judge for this answer.
Have we got the judge? Have we got the judgiest judge in chat anywhere?
Yes, it's the judgiest judge. We don't want a normal one.
Someone in chat.
I need
might
a
actually
next
know.
level. And then I will. I'm remembering Carrion Feeder can't block. You know, I'm not
No.
cheating. remembering text on cards now.
I'm just.
I might
I'm
go
strangely.
ahead and swing Sithis over at you, Amy. She is a 1/4, but she will do 4 damage.
Oh yeah, it deals damage with her.
That's so
pass.
rude. I'll block my Carrion Feeder since we're playing your rules.
I'm.
No, I'll take 4.
I'm very captivated by that junk token Amara's drawing. That's really cute.
Amara does such good token art. Like,
I wish I could do that.
I tried to draw a cow the other day and I sent a picture of it to Scott and I was like, what do you think this is? And he was like, demon or a sphinx? And I was like, it's a cow. How could you not tell it's a cow?
Also, hello there.
I've seen a cow at least once in my life. I grew up in Missouri.
I was about to say, if you don't know what a cow looks like from Missouri, I have questions.
Yeah, I'm just
also-
really bad at drawing.
I'm terrible at drawing. I
I-
just can't do it.
I will pass my turn after that.
So, hello. Hey,
Hi.
Snorkden.
Hi,
How are
Snorkden.
you?
I will untap. I will draw for 10. Okay. Play this Rootbound Crag, which will not come into play tapped because I have a mountain and a forest. This sheltered thicket is doing work over here.
I just noted the command tower. I approve.
Yep. I'm just missing. I need to find a Crucible of Worlds. That's the only one I'm missing.
That's the Gek one with the Gek on it, isn't it? Oh, Pip-Boy
Yeah,
3000.
yeah. I'm gonna play a Pip-Boy 3000.
We
It's
have
equipment.
we have GT in the future too.
I'm gonna put a +1/+1 counter on Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah.
It is an equipment, and whenever a equipped creature attacks, I can choose one. I can draw a card, discard. I can pick a perk and put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, or I can check my map and untap up to 2 target lands. What else do we want to do? I think we're just gonna put the Pip-Boy on Dog Meat. That sounds good.
Suit.
Dog Meat is gonna have his Pip-Boy now.
Dogs are known for being able to use wrist-mounted computers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
a
see
thing
no
that
issue with
happens.
this.
No, I don't either.
I think.
There was a German Shepherd at DreamHack Dallas that had like
Aw.
a little fake hand, like a little chew toy fake hand that he was carrying around with him, and it
Oh,
was so cute because the person handling him was, dressed up as a Fallout vault dweller, and so it was just vault dweller and dog meat.
that is really
That's
cute.
wonderful. Ugh,
I did that.
I miss my German Shepherd. He was my baby.
Aw,
I definitely have pictures
Oh,
of him with
mommy.
goggles and bandanas and things on.
as it should be.
Yeah, he was a
Oh,
monster. He was like 125 pounds. He
A
was
bigger.
just like, if I walked around, people would cross to the other side of the street. I don't know how many times they're just like, "Ooh, please,
Oh,
dog." I'm
the
like,
big.
"It's not a please, dog. This is just a,
Bigger
this is the
dogs are so
friendliest dog you're
gentle,
ever gonna
though.
meet."
I have not ever seen Gruel. What was it? Infect Extra Combat Werewolves. That sounds like a ton of fun,
That all
but
sounds
also,
terrible.
I mean, it's all
That's
terrible, but also
terrifying.
how fun. But Mono Black Veto is also fun too. I love it.
Gruel
You
poison
know
just
what?
sounds terrifying. I don't want to play against that. I'm scared.
We're gonna go to combat. I don't want to read all these combats. These are all terrible. um, I don't want to. Nisha, you and your soul snare.
I'm ready
Chris,
to
I think I'm
exile
gonna come
things.
at you.
I
It's
think
just a 3/3, and then I'm gonna untap 2 lands.
so. But if I can't stroke Doggo, why is Doggo friend shaped? How much damage am I taking from dog meat?
Woo! Okay, I'm
How,
gonna
mu-
go to
how,
my
how much damage? Sorry, am I taking?
just 3, just
Just
3. Yeah, casual 3. I'm gonna tap
Yeah.
2 during my second main, and play a junk jet. When it enters the battlefield. Oh yeah, I'm gonna create a junk token. Haha. I did create a junk token. I see. um, when dog meat attacks, I will create a junk token with dog meat, and then also when junk jet enters the battlefield, I will create a second junk token. I love junk tokens; they are pretty great. I could also pay 3 colorless, sacrifice an artifact or another artifact, and double equip creature's power until end of turn.
Ooh, that's what all those junks are good for, huh?
Yeah, that's what all the junk in my trunk is good for.
You're getting a
Mr.
junk out.
Gutsy will
Getting a junk
get
out on
another.
stream. Do we need to tag this as not safe for work now or something?
You might have to. I have thrown my junk on my playmat. I apologize to anybody who is offended.
Oh, I didn't even
and
realize that that was the Pride playmat until you said
it
that, and I
is.
was like,
I was about to say, I don't remember that being on the card. I
Yeah.
assume is that official?
At least you
Oh, is
apologize
that-
for sticking your junk on the
yeah,
table.
this was the official Pride map from last year.
That is
That
really
Ultra
nice.
Pro put out. Yeah, it's got Chandra and Will is on there.
Oh yeah,
I think this is supposed to be Nisa, but they kind of blacked her out,
it's really hard to
so
see there, isn't it?
can't really tell. It's just a silhouette,
Hmm.
and
"Is that Nico?"
I think so. I think Nico's up in the corner.
It's really
Yeah.
lovely art. They
It
did a
was
good
pretty
job
cool.
with that.
I was like, okay, I need this. I am going to equip my junk jet onto. Who wants this junk jet? Dog me wants the junk jet. That's who wants it. I'll pass my turn.
He's a very smart dog. He's able to fire a
He
massive weapon as
is.
well. What
What a good
is there?
flipper.
Is there anything this dog cannot do?
Yeah, it really isn't. I love that it just reminds me because I don't know how many times he's runs off and then he brings me something super cool in the game. Like he brought me this sniper rifle I've been using for like most of the game. I was like, "Good job, boy. You're a
I
good boy."
still remember at the beginning of Fallout 4, because of the way like the game was coded, you could actually get that Locke's cryo gun with dog meat because they just hadn't coded it properly, which is typical Bethesda. But I think it is time for. I'm going to tap Gallifrey Council Chamber for blue. The plains and the forest. I will cast the 14th Doctor. So I draw a card with the 14th Doctor. Sorry, with Rose Noble. I make a clue token off Sarah Jane Smith. And now I reveal the top 14 cards of my library. And all Doctor cards revealed this way go into the graveyard. Plains. The 15th Doctor. Reverse the polarity. A forest. Exotic orchard. The 2nd Doctor. The 9th Doctor.
This doesn't look good.
Day of Destiny. The 11th Doctor.
A lot of value.
The 5 Doctors, Sunbaked Canyon, Time Lord Regeneration, Command Tower, and Cinderglade. Okay, so I'm just going to casually throw Shooty Gatwa, Matt Smith, Patrick Charlton, and Christopher Eccleston in the bin. That is a lot of lands I revealed off.
We will
that.
never see them again, ever again.
No.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
They're gone. But,
It's just like me dumping cards in my bin. Don't worry about it.
right,
Yeah.
so I now
Nothing
get-
ever comes out of the graveyard ever.
They'll never see him again. Apart from Big Finish, apparently. Right. I now can make the 14th Doctor a copy of a Doctor card in my graveyard. So, because Pride is all about harmony and coming together to celebrate diversity, I am going to make the 14th Doctor a copy of the 2nd Doctor. So, what this means is players have no maximum hand size. So,
Yes.
also, at the beginning of my end step, each player may draw a card. Each opponent who does can't attack me or permanents I control during my next turn.
Okay.
I'm so greedy.
I know, right?
I too am greedy.
Everyone loves card draw.
I don't need to attack people. I like cards.
And the 14th Doctor gets haste now to end of turn because of that. So, so I'm going to go to combat. Misha, you have an. Oh, you've got the soul. Oh wait. Oh, and you've got plane. Oh, I forgot you got soul turn the planes. No. How big's the Mr. Gutsy at the moment?
He's just a 3/3.
I could.
Just a little guy.
He's a little guy. It's all good.
Just a little Mr. Gutsy.
Yeah, I'm going to send David Tennant to Electric Boogaloo at yourself, Imara. It's 3/4.
Okay. Take it. And go to 37? There we go. There we go. And that's commander damage.
Hell yeah. Second main. I play a planes because I drew that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to tap Full Vessel and Mindstone to crack a clue and draw a card. Then I will go to my end step. We all may draw a card.
I think I'm not going to take that deal.
We'll take your deal.
I've only got a Sithis that I'll probably just hang out with, so I will take the deal.
Oh, thank you. See, Amy, they like card draw.
Yeah, they just don't know you well enough yet. That's what that is.
We're falling for the trick.
You can't bribe me with cards.
Sithis is a lover, not a fighter. She can be on defense next turn.
You see, it's actually the big brain play because I want the cards in my graveyard, not my hand.
There's places.
I see.
Oh yeah, but now you don't have to discard. So
I want 5 cards anyway. So.
I will pass the turn then. Also, hey to Trizit, how are you doing over there?
Okay, on to my turn. And draw. Oh, that's a nice draw actually. Mountain.
Oh, Toby. It's kind of a group hug deck, and some of the cards do. Like the 2nd Doctor is, but this is basically a. Oops! This is basically I've got every single Doctor in here, and the goal is to win by getting them all out on the battlefield with Gallifrey stands.
It's almost like a super friends deck, but all of
Yeah.
the friends are doctors.
Exactly.
That's like my Realm Breaker deck is just
It's
an Omnath deck that just wants to play all the Praetors.
it's the ultimate anniversary special.
I'm going to tap these three,
Yes.
and I'm going to play Buried Alive.
Buried
That's
Alive.
one of my favorite cards.
I love that card.
Yeah.
That artwork, like, is
So-
classic to me. Like, I used to play that all the time.
When I originally built this deck and I had like Karmic Guide Revelark and a couple of the infinite combos in there, that used to just be the card to search for those. But I took the Revelark out, so now I just use it to search for things that I'm going to need in the time, like a Ravenous Chupacabra.
Ooh, I do like me a chupacabra.
So then I can try and take care of some of the things that are going on the battlefield at the moment.
Is that the things going on my board?
Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but you know, it sounds like a good idea.
I mean, because it's Pride Month, I feel obliged to accept whatever's thrown at me at this point.
This one seems quite handy actually. So I'm going to get a Charming Prince as well.
I'm glad you care.
And then because I like this card as well, I'm going to get a Phyrexian Dragon Engine.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's
That's the half of Mishra. I love that.
I don't have the
I
other
don't-
half.
Oh, okay.
I only use it for because if it enters from my graveyard, I discard my hand and draw 3 cards, so I can then bin my hand that I can get back later on with Alesha. So, and then I can just keep sacking it and doing it to draw my library mostly.
That's pretty cool.
draw my library and dump it all straight in the graveyard. But these 3 are going to go into the graveyard. And then I'm going to go to combat.
Before you go to combat, because I am now very afraid of Alesha. What
As you
she's
should
gonna
be.
bring back.
So I am going to be trying to control Chris's board here. So
Yeah, never mind. I'll allow it.
oh,
yeah,
that,
okay. Cool.
friend. Look at the friends I've got
You
here.
said that. Okay,
But
no worries.
just to point out, nothing's coming at your stuff yet. Notice I didn't get anything that takes care of enchantments.
So I'm doing all right, Trizit. I'm just being
So I'm going to go to combat, swing Carrion Feeder
I'm just being
and
beaten up by my girlfriend.
Alesha both at Chris, and then I'm going to tap these 2 lovely cards that add some mana and bring back a Ravenous Chupacabra. This is going to go at Chris as well, and I think I will take care of. It's like, do I get? What's the 14th Doctor do again? It's just the ETB trigger, isn't it?
On ETB, I reveal the top 14 cards of the library and throw doctors in the graveyard. You know, disposable doctors. You know.
Disposable doctors.
With the second ability, the second part, if you just put another one in the graveyard, can you just make it a copy of that? Then
It can be any doctor card in my graveyard, including ones that are already in the graveyard.
but it has to have been put there that turn.
No, it's
Library
oh no,
this
yeah,
turn.
it was put there from my library this turn. Yes, you're
Okay.
right.
So that's kind of like not much of a problem now. It's just a draw card guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of your clue thingy. Just get rid of that, so you're not getting your historic.
You're gonna
That was get clues. Yeah, let's just get rid of that.
Okay, so Sarah Jane, the greatest companion in the history of the show, is brutally murdered.
And then you have a 2/2, a 3/2 first strike, and a 3/3 coming at you.
Is the 2/2 in the F? Is anything?
Nothing's flying. No.
I'll block the 2/2 of Rose Noble.
What's she?
2/3,
Okay, yeah.
and I'll have to take the rest.
I'm going to pay 0 and untap Ravenous Chupacabra before damage, and then after you take the 6, I would then pay 0 and then untap these 2.
So I go to 6 commander damage, and I'm now down to 26 life. And yeah, I'm
Chip away at you a little bit. Yeah, that's fine.
glad you're doing all right there, Trizit. Currently being beaten up by my girlfriend, who I gave her the chance to draw cards, and she refused.
But I can see what you're doing over there.
Well, I'm just vibing here with
I'll pass it to it.
I'm vibing here with one of the few
Alright.
cultural exports Britain has left.
Draw. Oh, okay. Good. I will. I'm gonna play this Arctic Tree Line tapped. And I will I'm going to pay 3 and play a Moon Blessed Cleric.
Oh,
When
nice card.
ETBs, I can search my library for an enchantment card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. So
I like
I'm
that
going to
card.
get my favorite ramp card and grab.
Ramp card, land tax.
No, I.
Oh,
In an enchantment deck.
it's an enchantment. It's an
Yeah, but
enchantment.
It's an aura's deck. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
would-
this is true.
It's more likely going to be like something to stick on the land, Chris.
This is
It's
true.
it's not. My favorite's
Oh,
Mirari's Wake.
There we
Oh,
go.
that's a good one.
It's a Team
Classic.
Anthem plus doubler.
I like that.
And it's
That-
funny because before this, I asked Scott if he would put this deck on Moxfield for me, which then I immediately forgot to send over to you. And he was like, "I think I'm gonna take Mirari's Wake and Nyx Bloom Ancient out of here." And I was like, "No, you're not. You're not taking the Mirari's Wake at least." And he's like, "But there's better things." And I was like, "Well, that's my favorite, so leave it."
Nyx Bloom Ancient is so much fun.
It is a good card.
Yeah, Scott's
Just
trying to
like
take.
triple mana.
Even if
To be
it's a
fair,
shame.
I didn't have a land tax in here because it was just expensive.
Yeah,
It's
that's
money.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
true.
pricey card.
So I'm going to leave Sithis back this turn, so she can block some things maybe, and then I will pass over to you, Amara.
I will untap.
Now
And then I
Amara,
will
Amara is
draw
going to be
a
playing with her junk again.
That is thing. I do like playing with my junk.
Sorry, it's low hanging fruit. I do apologize.
Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna play a Hall of Heliod's Generosity.
Ooh, good choice.
Legendary
Nice hand.
land. I can make colorless. I can pay 1 white and 1 colorless and put target enchantment card from my graveyard on top of my library. I am actually gonna tap this and this and this, and I'm gonna put this animal friend back on top of my library.
Yeah.
I'm then going to crack one of my junk tokens.
Whatever
And
could you
I'm gonna
reveal?
I'm gonna exile this animal friend.
I did not expect it.
Mystery card. I'm gonna play this animal friend, and I'm gonna put it on dog meat.
I'm gonna trade this junk for what's in this box.
Yeah. Whenever this creature attacks, I create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token with a +1/+1 counter on that token for each aura and equipment attached to this creature, other than animal friend. Which
I
then
feel like that's an okay card for Chatterfang, even without having like an aura and equipment deck.
yeah, it's so silly. Like it can get out of hand. Mr. Gutsy will get a +1/+1 counter. Then I guess we will stroll on over into combat. What
Oh,
is
I've been on the
happening?
wrong. I've been on the wrong board, haven't I? Yeah.
What do I want to do? You have to attack because I want squirrels.
Perfectly
Just want a
valid.
reason to draw squirrels. Damn it.
Happy,
Um,
happy Mark Rosewater noises.
I hate everything that's happening everywhere. Chris, I'm gonna go at you again.
You can't
gonna-
attack me because you drew a card off the second
Oh
option.
yeah, I drew a card.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Your friend. You can't attack your friends.
I
friends.
appreciate
Ah.
the need to get rid of me first. I embrace that, but rules. I don't make the rules here.
Oh man.
Although I will respond to you going to combat by cracking my last clue and drawing a card at least.
Okay. You know what? I think I might just not attack and see what happens. You know what? I'm gonna crack this junk token before. No, that
Oh,
works.
now
Let's
it's a
see what-
mystery.
It's the
Oh,
plane.
get hyped.
If it was an enchantment that was worthwhile, I would have attacked just so I can untap the lands. But I think I'm just gonna pass, and this will go off into exile forever. Bye bye planes.
Okay. Right, untap. Draw. Okay. I'll play an island. So sorted. Do I want to
Just in case you need to spell table it.
you know what? I think this is the best thing to do. I'm gonna I'll have to hurt myself even more. Tap power it for blue, the island, and fort vessel. to play an unearthly child. All the chapters are the same. So basically, I reveal cards on top of my library until I reveal a doctor card, a card with Doctor's Companion or a vehicle card. That goes into my hand. The rest goes on the bottom of my library in a random order. First, I draw a card off Rose Noble.
What's it called?
An
An
unearthly.
unearthly child.
The very first episode of Doctor Who, where back then the Doctor was supposed to be a bit of a jerk and an anti-hero, and in the episode he attempted to kill a caveman by braining him with a rock. Yeah, 1960 early Doctor Who was weird. Right, so I reveal until I find a Doctor card. Wow, did I not shuffle this well? I'm just getting mostly land. Land, Kelswap. Ah, the War Doctor.
Oh, no.
He's gone the bottom in a random order. And no. Right. This goes into the War Doctor goes into my hands, and then what do I do from here?
Ow.
You're right there.
Yeah, I just bonked my finger. It's
Oh.
fine.
Just over here hurting myself.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I've got the clamp for my webcam, and it's under, clamped to my desk, and so I just bonked my finger on the bottom of the clamp.
Oh. Oh, I can actually.
That's still number 2, isn't it? Second Doctor.
Califrey, cancel. Yeah, so I'm going to tap 4, and I will play the War Doctor. So whenever one or more other permanents phase out, and whenever one or more cards are put into exile from anywhere, I put a time counter on the War Doctor. When he attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of time counters on it to any target. And if any creature would die that way this turn, exile it instead. Draw a card off Rose Noble. And I will pass the turn. Oh yeah, end step, you all may draw a card off Second Doctor.
I am perfectly fine not drawing a card.
Oh yeah.
I don't need to draw. I don't need to draw a card this time. I should be fine.
I drew a card.
Okay, over to Amy. Good thing is I've now got a blocker big enough to chump block Alessia, so
I mean, that's fine. I've got reconnaissance, so I'm just looking at my triggers and things. I'm going to play a Graven Carns.
a what?
Graven Carns, how you pronounce it?
Graven Cairns.
Cairns, Carns? I don't know. The
I
rest
pronounce
is-
it wrong every time.
Yeah, it's a weirdly spelt card. I'm going to sacrifice Ravenous Chupacabra to Carrion Feeder. Make this 3. And then I'm going to cast Delny. Let's do this one, and let's do need white, so this white. Cast Delny. So now anything of mine with 2 power will have double triggers.
Oh, that's not very good.
And then creatures that control that are power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. Fortunately, Alessia's a 3, so
Yeah.
still blockable. I shall go to combat there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do attack with Alessia. I'll actually send this one this time at Mishimigo. You are on the highest level. And then I'm going to send Karen Feeder at Goddess of Blunder, I think. And then I'm going to pay 2 for Alessia. And I'm going to bring back the Ravenous Chupacabra. Tap and attacking Chris.
Okay.
And the Chupacabra's targets will be War Doctor.
Oh, of course.
And let's pop the Mr. Gutsy now as well.
Hi, Mr. Gutsy. Oop. I will make some junk.
Yeah, War Doctor dies.
Anything good blocks?
Can't block, can I, sir? Take 2.
I will take the 4.
If I block with Sift this, she would kill Alessia.
I'll just
Because she
average
is signed.
reconnaissance.
Yeah.
Right.
So, okay.
You can block, that's fine, but
Yep. I'll block, but
Yeah, I'll pay 0 and remove from
sounds good.
combat. And then after damage is done, I'll pay 0 and untap these.
That's
And
a
then
problem.
I'm gonna pay 2 and pay a Talisman of Indulgence. And then I shall pass the turn.
On your instep, now that you've taken care of some of my other problems, I'm going to Path Alesha.
Yes. I'm okay with this.
I'm going to sacrifice Alesha to Carrion Feeder
That's
to
fair.
add another counter. I don't really need a
That
land.
works.
I'll take the extra counter though.
Yeah, I was gonna say like land or counter. Either way, there's a upside to either. I will untap. I will draw that Mirari's Wake that I so carefully put there last turn,
Oh, how?
and I will go ahead and pay 5 and play it. Yay, double mana. Woo. Mirari's Wake. I'll gain a life and draw a card. Pretty good. I will play a Plains for turn. I was gonna do something else, but I think I like this better. I will pay 1. Well, I'll tap this for 1 or for 2 mana, pay 1 for Helm of the Gods, and then I'll use the other
Oh, nice
floating
card.
mana to just go ahead and pop that on. I'll put it on my cleric. My cleric can have a little boost too.
Oh, she gets a boost
Share
as a
the love.
treat. Nice. I think it's.
Yeah, a little boost as a treat.
I think that's what +1/+1
She's
for each
been good.
enchantment. Yeah. Good. Nice card.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now, and then plus the Mirari's Wake, it would be a +5 on the Moonblessed Cleric, making her a 8
Casual.
7. A casual 8/7 cleric.
Mm-hmm.
It's just 4, isn't it? 1, 2, 3.
4 enchantments and then the Mirari's Wake +1/+1.
Oh yeah. The extra, yeah.
Yep.
I always forget that
So-
auto pumps all your creatures as well.
Yep. All right. I will. You've got Delny and the Chupacabra over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Chupacabra is
Does-
going
how
to
does-
be putting a lot of work in.
Yeah. I think I'm
Do you want it
gonna
back
send.
do you want it back in my graveyard though, or do you want to?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is it's coming back.
The problem is anything
Do
that
you have-
targets it, she'll just sack
But
it to
there's
the
not
carrion
a-
feeder.
There's not a way to give Alesha haste immediately, right?
Not that you can see.
That's a
Point,
worried
good point.
implication.
So, yeah, knowing that the Chupacabra can just that's I'll just hang out on defense. I'm okay.
I
I'll
managed to talk
pass
you out
my
of it. I
turn.
love it.
I mean,
Because if you block, you just automatically sack, get another counter. So like, there's just no real winning swinging over
No.
that way.
Oh.
this is how Amy wins, just becoming a pain in the ass.
You love it.
I
You
will
pass in.
pass
I mean,
my turn.
I love it. My War Doctor's gone. My Sarah Jane Smith is gone. I'm
I mean, the War Doctor needed a ghost, but you cannot untap with that creature. It's busted.
Yeah, I won't lie. If the Chupacabra didn't kill the War Doctor, that's probably what that path was going to go to.
yeah, I
So-
can understand that. He is pretty strong.
Gonna make everybody sad.
Oh, please don't.
Let's see here.
Is it-
What
is
does
it
this
board wipe?
mean?
It's going to be a board wipe, isn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
Dog
dear.
meat is gonna go to combat. Oh my gosh, that thing is an 8/7. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
And you
yeah.
have a soul snare.
I don't have any mana open for the Soul Snare right now. So
Okay.
Great,
So,
she's open.
Amy? I'm gonna come at you, Amy.
Okay.
I'm going to declare blockers. I'll create a junk token. or attackers.
I was about to say, what weird phase is this?
I know it's maybe I know
You're
what's happening.
declaring the blockers. I like it. Taking power.
It's like playing
Yeah,
my
I'm
playing
just
my
attacking
Outbreak deck.
myself.
It's like
I'm
playing my
gonna-
Outbreak deck. I get to choose blockers. But so what is dog meat at the moment?
Dog meat is currently. I'm gonna draw a card and discard a card. which
Dog
I
meat is
drew,
currently a
and I
good
got
boy who
discard,
deserves all the
so I'm gonna
pets.
get rid of this mountain. Junk trigger. Made a squirrel. Okay, I got all my triggers. There we go. There we go. We have a squirrel. Okay, so dog meat is just a 3/3.
Just a 3/3.
You cannot
Yep,
block
just
dog meat.
It is
Can
currently
I
a 3/3.
can I enter cheat step like a mission leader cheat step and block with carrion feeder?
You can try, and I can double power if I wanted to.
That's okay. I'm just gonna throw Chupacabra under the bus. So
Okay. Bye, Chupacabra.
and then before damage, I will sack it to carrion feeder.
We
Oh,
have a Maggie
kitty.
lurking. Yes.
And what are we gonna do? We're going to
Is she coming on the field?
crack one of these junk tokens and exile the top card of our library. And it is Bone Sabers. Because,
Okay.
you know,
in response,
Bone
I flash in
Sabers
a
on a
cat.
dog meat makes
The
sense, right?
cat's coming over to my side though.
So in response, I flash in a cat. Amy immediately gains control of the cat.
What is happening? Cat madness.
I love it.
Yes, her name's
I am actually going to play these Bone Sabers.
She's 15 years
Nice.
old, and I adopted her during the pandemic. She's been a wonderful little kitty.
So Bone Sabers, when equipped creature attacks, I put 4+1/+1 counters on it.
Ooh, I don't like that. That's a lot of 1/1 counters.
It is a lot of 1/1 counters. I'm just gonna hang out here and just play in it. Because I need mana for things. I shall pass my turn after that.
Okay, and tippity tap. And
Those bone sabers do look cool though.
Okay. Upkeep under
Damn Tyranids.
unrepeated child triggers
I've not moved over to
again.
your screen yet.
So I now reveal again, so I find a doctor or a companion or a vehicle card.
Hi, Michodum. How are you doing?
Natural squirrels.
Damn, I'm revealing a lot here. 4 knocks, Gallifrey stands. Well, there's a win con. Oh, the 12th Doctor, aka Peter
See,
Capaldi.
this is where the war does needed to go. Was that
Yeah.
exile or was it reveal?
It's exile.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's reveal. Sorry.
Okay, that we avoid that slightly. then.
Okay, so
thought that was
Capaldi
exile.
goes to my hand. Right.
Mickey, scooch.
I am going to, in the first minute, I'm going to tap 3, tap into what? I'm going to cast Grasp of Fate and target the reconnaissance, exiling it until Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield.
You can.
It's
I'm afraid.
exiled under the cat.
It's exiled under the cat at the moment, so
Sorry.
Oh, we've got 2 cat kitty. We have 2 kitties. Oh,
I just wanted to stop and
Maggie.
say hi.
Oh, Maggie.
It's a
What's happening, dog?
classific-
Is
A
Is dog meat going-
classification takeover.
Maggie has
Yeah.
decided to betray me for Amy. Right. Give me 1 minute. I will try and get Maggie off the field so we can continue, as much as I love having her on. Hey, kitty. Right, 1 moment.
Scott specifically locked both of our cats outside
Come
of
on,
my
Max.
office so I would not have this problem. Because
this-
otherwise Pumpkin would be all over here.
the
yeah, cat problems. The normal problem of my house.
we have Kitty. We also have Pupper as well.
Oh.
He sleeps by me the whole time, so he's just like
Come on, Max.
he's fast asleep. Oh no, he's waking up.
That's so cute.
Occasionally, you see my dog. He'll come over and like slam his face into my hand and crush
Okay, so
it against the desk.
This was exiled under something, isn't it? Put it.
Grasp of Fate.
Under the grasp of fate.
Did you only target my one thing?
Yeah.
Grasp
Oh,
of
for
Fate
each opponent.
Each play. Each
Oh,
opponent,
jeez, yeah, sorry. I should.
You do get to choose more than one thing. You can
Dog
choose
keep
just
going
the
away.
one thing.
Right, okay, sorry. Now I've had a chance to. Right, okay. I will target then. I'll target the Pip-Boy 3000 and exile that.
Oh, Pip Boy.
And I'll take the Mirari's Wake as well. They'll free
Oh,
those.
my mana. All right, that's it's off here, exiled.
I probably have just made myself the enemy by doing that. Right.
The thing is, though, everyone wants to kill you to get their stuff back, but everyone doesn't want to kill you because everyone else gets their stuff back.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about Grasp of Fate.
Next
A
thing.
bunch of problems that will come back if we try to get rid of it.
It's a special tool that will help us later.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got several options here, and I don't know what to do.
My Moonblessed Cleric got 2 weaker off of that.
Oh
One
dear.
less enchantment and the team anthem's gone.
Oh yeah, that was a nice double hit there. I'm going to tap 3. I'm going to play the first Doctor. Back in the era, I thought that literally everything was in black and white. Autism is a wonderful way to perceive the world. So when he ETBs, I can search my library engraver for a card named TARDIS, which I do have. Because what is the Doctor without his TARDIS? There we are. TARDIS is there. And then I can shuffle.
I think it was it MagicCon Minneapolis or MagicCon Vegas, this most recent one, where they had the TARDIS there and gave out the TARDIS promos.
Yeah,
That was Minneapolis.
They-
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
they had one of the giant. They had one of those as a giant card you could win at a Command Fest. I think it was in Birmingham. So they've been. Unfortunately, they were also expensive, and I didn't get one. Sadly, there's a photo of me in a very
Yeah.
bad fitting leather
Someday,
jacket.
giant card.
I haven't played the Lamp Return. I'll play Translore Clock Tower, so I can do that. Then I'll tap the Clock Tower and this forest. I will play the TARDIS. It's a 2/4 vehicle with flying, and when it attacks, if I control a Time Lord, the next spell I cast turn has Cascade, and if we were playing Plane Chase, I'm a Planeswalk. Amar, if you ever need a guest on a Plane Chase stream, I love that. I love that format, so I would love to join you at some point.
Oh, I will have you.
Amara's Plane Chase streams are so much fun.
Plane Chase streams are a lot of
It's
fun. They're
My
good.
favorite way to play Commander. So
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I'm glad they
Yeah.
printed more cards for it recently. That was a nice touch.
We have a couple of people who do that in the UK scene as well on the streams. It's quite fun streams to watch.
Brazen Coalition, I think.
Yeah, Brazen
Another
Coalition,
John,
and
shout out
Bruno
to them.
as well does it, doesn't he?
Yes. Right. I can go to
But
combat.
makes everything play differently.
Yeah, it makes everything far more confusing.
I should have drawn my
Yes.
card
In a good
first,
way.
maybe.
I think the favorite play I've ever done in a game of Magic was during a Plane Chase game. It was not one of yours, Amara. It was a Southernmost DM Matt, Flavor Profiles Matt. But there was a plane where if you cast a spell that targets like a single target, it now targets every
Yes.
available target.
Ooh.
I
So
cast
basically-
Beast Within. Beast Within hits lands
Oh
in
my
addition to
oh
just
no.
every possible target.
Yeah.
So we ended up just having Beast Wars. It was a board wipe that turned everything into beasts, but it was also Armageddon.
That
Beast
is
Armageddon.
that is amazing.
That's cool.
We got trapped on the goat plane once, and we had like 67 goats out between the four of us. It was magnificent. Then somebody played a show animosity.
How could they?
It was so stupid.
Amy, what blockers have you got?
Goats.
What blockers have you got?
I got a 2/2.
Yeah, I'll go to combat. I'll swing the 14th Doctor at you. 3/4.
I take 3.
Good.
Is it commander? as well,
Commander
is that
damage, yeah.
one? Yeah. So
14th Doctor.
1, 2, 3.
Uh,
Actually, no, is it 3 or is it 2?
3, 4.
He's a copy of the second Doctor, isn't he?
only as far as his abilities go. A copy of a Doctor card in the graveyard.
He's a copy, so
He's a 2/4, so yeah.
yeah. So I take 2, not 3.
Okay, my bad. That's
Yeah.
fine. Go to end step. Everyone may draw a card.
I'm
I
okay.
actually don't think I'm attacking next turn, so I'm going to take the draw anyway.
Pass the turn there.
I'm gonna draw.
And over to me then. And then I shall draw a turn. I shall play this planes.
Also, hello, Mish Totem, I see. So, Mr. Church, when you're saying you're being paid to watch magic streams. That's a good job. I like that.
That's a good day.
It is a good
It's a
day.
good day
Yeah.
to be paid to watch magic streams.
What power toughness is your creatures, Mishmigo?
Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Moonblessed Cleric is a 6/4, and Sithis is a 1/4, but deals damage equal to toughness.
Okay.
Sorry, it'd be a 6/5, I believe.
I'm going to pay 4 mana for a Murderous Redcap.
Oh,
So the Cities was has 5 toughness.
Sithis is a 1/4, and the Moonblessed Cleric is a 3, 4, 5, 6. Is a 6/5. But yes, 5 toughness.
6/5 and a 1/4. Okay, so I will use Murderous Redcap to target the Moonblessed Cleric. So when it ETBs, deals damage equal to its power to any target. So it's 2, but it doubles the trigger because of Delny, so it'll do 4 damage.
Okay.
But then so after those, well, with that on the stack, then I'll sack this to Carrion Feeder, and it has Persist, so it'll come back in with a -1/-1 counter on it. So now it's a 1/1, and I'll hit this cleric for the last 2 damage. Actually, no, I'll do 1 at the Moonless Cleric and 1 at your face.
not the
That
face.
works.
Yeah.
Right to the face.
This goes to 6, and I've got a counter for that actually as well. Okay. And then I'm going to pay 5 and cast Alesha.
If I remember correctly, Murderous Redcap and Alesha are a combo. Is there one more card that's needed, or
There's you need a way to get the +1/+1 counter off Murderous
Okay.
Redcap, because because it comes with a -1/-1 counter. If it dies now, it doesn't come back. But if I can have something that gets rid of the counter, then it can loop
gotcha?
permanently.
Okay. One of my friends, Freddie, they also have an Alesha deck, and I know that this as soon as this thing comes out, I'm like, we're dead, aren't we? So
Yeah, they
I
need to
couldn't
kill on
remember the
sight.
exact combo, but I'm like, I know this is not good.
There's a few creatures and a few things that do it, but yeah, basically as long as I can have something out which can take the counter off in some way, or make the counter, like put a counter on it, like there's
Conjure on
just
it,
loads of
yeah.
different stats. So there is a way of doing that in the deck, but I cannot play it now. I am tapped out. I may have it in hand, I may not. I'll let you decide.
I flashed in a cat again.
I'm then going to pass my turn now.
Amy gains control of cat.
No, Kitty, no.
All
Not-
right,
Go see, go on
untap.
Daddy's playmat.
The fun of playing with cats.
I will play Plains for turn.
She's determined to come onto my. Okay, Max. Okay. Oh,
What did she just flip off?
just a bit of package.
Oh, bit of, that's pass it. That's
Got stuff on his.
Hmm.
Daft kitty.
chat. If you just come in, the star of the show has arrived.
I haven't got a way of getting rid of him.
I will pay. I'll pay 2 for a Righteous Aura. I can pay white. Pay 2 life. Prevent all damage to me from any one source.
Oh, nice.
So I will gain a life and draw a card.
Maggie, no.
Then I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to pay 3 for Heliod's Pilgrim. When he
Oh, nice
ETBs, I
card.
can search my library for an aura card, reveal it. put it into my hand, and then shuffle my library. Um, when I play that, I will gain a life, draw a card, and then I'll go do the looking. So an aura. Reveal it. What aura do I need that would help me right now?
Have you got one that just says "Kill Chris" on it?
Uh,
Because that could be good.
I don't think we're playing silver bordered cards here.
I think I'm just gonna get the safe. Do I have to reveal it? I think I have to reveal it, right? Yes. I'm gonna get the
This might be
safe
it.
option. I'm just gonna get an all that glitters.
Oh, nice. That's a good card.
What's
We
she
love
reveal?
we love everything glittery
glitters.
over here.
Nice.
It's
Just
very good in this
recently
deck.
banned in Pauper.
Mm-hmm.
I was very sad about that.
Yeah,
Didn't like that.
it made me have to change my popper deck.
I played Mono White Heroic, so it was quite nice in that.
Such a good card.
Yeah, how is chat doing? If everyone's doing okay? Don't forget we're doing fundraisers today as well, so check out the charities. Donate if you can. Help out Mission Ego's fundraiser.
Maggie, come on.
And I'm gonna put this Helm of the Gods on my little pilgrim. Now you can be a strong pilgrim.
She's moved, Chris.
You.
I picked her up and moved her. It's easier.
All right. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So my little pilgrim is a 5, 6.
Not
5,
so
6
little.
pilgrim. They grow up so fast.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
I get rid of one thing and you just immediately put another big thing back.
yeah, I need something to replace the cleric, so my pilgrim will be my new cleric.
We've had
And then I've left 1 white mana open. So I got that soul snare, and I will pass my turn.
Hate everything that is happening out here.
Like,
Untap.
who's actually the biggest problem to actually try get rid of?
you, I think.
Yeah.
Unless
Not so much.
I have the most feel bad card in the world in my hand, and I'm like, I
should have
can't
put
play
a
it. So
time
I'm
counter
not
in
going
Council
to.
of Hot Tower when.
I'm gonna
Do
play
you
a
have
forest.
farewell in your hand? Is that?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you don't have the
Yeah,
double white, do you?
I do.
Oh no, you do. You do because you're the command tower.
Oh dear.
But do
But
you want-
it will literally shut everybody's decks down.
Yeah. I think
So I'm like, I
Would-
can't do that. I
if you
can't
want to be
beat that.
here for another hour and a half.
there is
Yeah,
also
Yeah,
that.
that's
the
Yeah.
basically
run
what
has
will
to end
happen.
at some
so-
point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like we have to.
It's-
I feel
There has
like
to be an
That's-
end.
artifacts and creatures of threat, given the board state. Actually, no. To be fair, it hits some more stuff as well. So it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you choose
It
all creatures,
just-
it's just like stops the game. If you choose like artifacts and enchantments, it's like
I mean,
maybe, and
Um,
then it stops your game.
So I'm gonna flip over a Eldrazi conscription. My junk
Ooh.
token.
Hmm.
yeah. When I
That's
think
a
of,
that's
yeah,
a
when I think
card.
of all
That's the big colourless one, isn't it?
yeah.
10%,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Unfortunately, I am 1 mana off from being
Oh.
able to cast it. Yeah, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We don't need that type of can-do attitude, Scott. No.
Who
There's no
doesn't want a
There's
10,
no need
10
for
dog?
positivity in here. Oh god,
Positivity.
Annihilator.
Scott's saying, do the farewell.
I know. I really want to, but I'm not going to. I can't be that person. Not today.
I think
I'm
I
gonna
s-
play a Sword of Once and Future.
Hey,
Um,
nice.
Ooh.
Crypt creature gets +2/+2, has protection from blue and black, and whenever a crypt creature attacks, I surveil 2, and then I may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less from my graveyard without paying its mana cost, and then it gets exiled.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. I think I am going to actually equip that. So Dogmeat now has a sword and a junk jet attached to him, and he's the friend of squirrels. He's
He's the
He's the
bestest
bestest
boy.
boy.
Yeah.
He really is the bestest boy. You know what? Let's crack this other token and exile the next card. It's a Soul Ring.
Target acquired. Oh wait, no, that's
you
turn
know
one.
what?
If those two were the other way
Oh.
around, that's far more scary.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that would have
oh.
been perfect. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
that Soul Ring. I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring, and I'm gonna put Bone Savers on Dog Meat. And
Ooh, that's
There's not good.
that's gonna be a big dog.
it is gonna be
Yeah.
a big pupper dog. My pupper dog is gonna go to combat. I can't attack Chris because I drew a card because
All
I'm
I,
greedy.
all I can say is you're welcome.
You know what? I am going to swing over at Amy.
I had the correct choice.
I will create a junk token, and which then it will also put 4 1/1 counters on dog meat.
Oh, yikes.
Even
And
if we were cheating and saying
Yeah.
Carrion Feeder could block, this has protection from black.
It does have protection from black.
It has
I
protection from
am.
black.
Oh,
It does have protection from black.
Oh, yeah, it does. And blue. Oh, dear.
And then we'll make another squirrel, but this squirrel is gonna get 3 +1/+1.
What's annoying
counters.
is all of my creatures have blue in their mana cost, so that's. Oh, dear.
I feel okay for some reason.
Okay, so
Birthday luck, clearly.
dog meat is currently 7, 8, 9. Just a 9/9.
I will block with Delny.
Okie dokie. Yeah, dog meat. Done your work.
And then I will sack the carrying feeder to put in the counter. And you get a bigger dice for that.
Okie dokie. And then I will lose this Eldrazi conscription, which I'm sure everybody's happy about.
Yeah.
At least it goes into exile, so it's not going into my graveyard, and I can just go get it back. That's the one thing about dog meat, just being able to recur all my stuff that gets destroyed. I will pass my turn after that.
Okay, untap.
Squirrel part 2.
Upkeep, Unearthly
Squirrel part
Chard.
2.
Upkeep, Unearthly Chard goes to final chapter. Find yet another reveal until I find another Doctor. Island. 10th Doctor, David Tennant, mark number 1.
Of the more recent Doctors, which one would you say is your favorite?
Oh. So I got into the series with Eccleston back when the revival happened, and he's still my favorite Doctor. I do like what I've seen of Gatwa so far. He's got like a lot of natural charisma, so he's like really hard not to like him. I was also quite fond of Capaldi as well.
I got into it with Eccleston, but I kind of dropped off with Capaldi, and I haven't really watched since then. But I really loved Matt Smith out of the 3 of them.
He was completely bonkers,
I love
wasn't
how
he?
you asked Chris that question and he basically just didn't answer it.
I said Capaldi. I settled on Capaldi.
You actually settled on one
I
again.
said
so
Capaldi.
You were like, I liked this one, but then I liked this one, but then but this is good as well.
I settled on Capaldi.
I like them all. Is basically what you said.
All good.
I mean, Tennant and Eccleston was my favourite era. Well, and Smith, sorry.
Matt Smith is the only one I've watched.
Right, so I
The best Doctor's Rowan Atkinson, though.
Oh, the
And,
Crystal Fielder. Joanna Lumley.
Joanna Lumley.
I highly recommend that special.
Red Nose was big, wasn't it?
It was a Red Nose Day one, yeah. And then like Joanna Lumley's like realised her Sonic Screwdriver had 3 settings. Red Gallifrey Council Chamber. So tapping 5, I will play. You know, because what's better than one David Tennant? Let's have 2 David Tennants.
Oh no!
Actually,
That does sound better than one
I-
David
I
Tennant.
Sound very entertaining.
This is like legend rule, isn't it? I think we should be applying here. Like,
I love the
Too tenants. There's too many tenants. The legend rule comes into effect.
tell that to a landlord. Too many tenants in the field. So I remember when the decks were sport and someone jokes, wait, if one Doctor deals command damage, technically don't they all deal commander damage because they're all effectively the same person?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah.
technically.
Really attack. Oh, it's the one that does that suspends things, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I will go to combat. Oh, I should have drawn a card off Rose Noble, so I'll do that now. Yeah, go to combat. I will. I'm going to crew the TARDIS with the first Doctor. So that will go in. I know? I think I probably need to keep some blockers up as well. I think. Have you got any flyers, Misha?
I sure don't, but I do have the soul snare.
Oh god. And you've got white up as well.
Yeah, and that enchantment
Just
down
casual
there,
reminder
too.
about the soul snare.
Just
it's
like
fine.
dangling it over the head.
I've got
Righteous
one white
aura
mana
is
ready.
bad, too.
I'm okay. So I'm going to attack with the TARDIS at Amy because I don't think Amy's got flyers.
No.
So yeah, so that'll be 2 damage on attack. 10th Doctor triggers. I can exile the cards from the top of my library, so I exile an online card. I exile Gallifrey Stands with 3 time counters on it.
Okay, so we've got 3 turns to kill Chris.
I mean, I don't think it would take a lot longer than that to pop off, but yeah. So Gallifrey Stands comes in. Amy, you've got 2 in the air coming at
2
you.
in the air, so I'll take 2. That's fine.
Yes. Then, so second main.
Would you like to
So
play Chase?
Trizzy, I think I've watched one of the episodes of the new Doctor. I think
What's that? Sorry.
the new Doctor. Trizzy's saying it in chat as well.
Oh.
They don't like that one.
Yeah.
I've watched one episode of it. I didn't seemed okay, but I have a problem where I don't like people with just mustaches. So
Yeah, Amy hates moustaches. Yeah, Shooty is really charming.
it's not Shooty.
That's how you pronounce his name.
It's not how you pronounce his
That
name.
is how you pronounce his name.
That's not how he says you pronounce his name.
How do you pronounce his name then?
In Shooty.
N Shooty.
In Shooty.
I heard.
It's actually in Shooty.
I thought the N was silent.
No,
Oh, okay.
not quite. But
Okay.
he actually says that's how you pronounce his
N
name.
Shooty. Right. Okay. I stand correction. I only heard. I thought the N was silent. So my apologies.
Not quite.
then.
It's like a. Is it African?
He's Scottish.
Not sure, but it's
He
definitely
is.
not
He's
English
of
name.
African descent. I'm just
So
trying-
it's pronounced strangely. But yes, it's different.
I remember seeing like a little video clip that like he was saying his name and then like his mom like called him and was like, "That is not how you pronounce your own
Yeah,
name."
exactly. Yeah.
So my grandma yelled at me. She's just like, "You're not pronouncing our name right." I'm like, oh, I've been doing that for like 30
Yeah,
something years.
We showed him said the problem is and Shooty also thought the N was silent for a long time. So
Oh yeah.
Okay. So there's my excuse then. He was literally thought
Yeah,
it was-
he was giving his name wrong.
Yeah.
He told you the wrong name.
Yeah, I've been fooled by it. I think he's Scottish, Somali. I think.
Not sure.
He's
obviously. It's yeah, definitely not an English name, so you don't pronounce it in an English
Yeah.
way.
So Fari Islet. I'm going to attack Fari Islet, a forest, and a plains. I'm going to play the 13th Doctor, aka Miss Jodie Whittaker.
Doctors.
So I get Cascade off the TARDIS because that was the next spell I cast this turn. So I may Cascade into lands.
2 mana thing.
Loads
2
of
mana.
lands. Yasmin Khan is too big. K9.
Which one's Yasmin?
Yasmin Khan is the companion of Jodie Whittaker.
So which one did you get?
K9. I Cascade.
Oh, the little robot doggo thing.
Yeah, the one that never works or was written out the plot when it demanded. So I draw 2 cards because I cast Whittaker and Rose Noble. So Whittaker and Rose Noble, right? Okay.
So many things happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, the doctor's decks.
This
There's a lot of stuff going on.
is
Counters,
I
triggers.
kept track of everything so far. I will pass the turn. There, you all may draw a card off 14th Doctor.
Which means I can't attack you, isn't it?
Yes.
I am not gonna draw a card.
Oh.
I am also not gonna draw a card.
I sense hostility here.
Sense hostility. I wonder why. I'm going to not, and I'm going to pass. I'm going to untap.
Oh, Trizzit said he's Scottish and Rwandan. Yep. So I'm really not doing. My Doctor knowledge has really let me down at the moment. So
Well, there's a difference between like Doctor Who knowledge and knowing like about like the actors'
ancestry and name pronunciation.
his name and
Yes,
and
their
the-
whole entire life story.
like- they're different things. Like,
I think there's a level of like Doctor Who fan and knowledge, and then there's like the extra level of like actor and actress knowledge.
I mean, nobody comes close to David Tennant, who married the Doctor's daughter, who then suddenly had the Doctor's daughter because his wife is the son of Fifth Doctor Peter Davison, which means that the Doctor's son-in-law is also the Doctor, and they've had kids. So yeah, the Doctor's daughter gave birth to the Doctor's daughter.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Okay.
The lore, it's deep.
I mean this is real life lore as well, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, because K9's out, all my legendary creatures have Ward 1.
Oh,
Oh, you
gross.
got Ward. They got Ward 1.
All have Ward
Every
1
single
now
one of
because
them.
of K9.
Does K9 have Ward 1 as well? Or is it other?
No, just other
Is other one?
legendary creatures I control.
Wow. Okay. How do I deal with this?
You don't?
um. Do we want the game to end now?
I mean, you could if you just let my stuff happen. I think the problem is like an exile effect like Farewell would probably just destroy.
So I'm gonna play Anafenza.
What does Anafenza do?
That was the combo piece I was thinking of. But
Oh yeah.
now that I've heard the name, I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what Freddy plays in their deck.
So whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1.
That negates the counter off Red Cat, doesn't it? So
Yes.
here we go.
So then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Pitiless Plunderer. So yeah, so now,
At least.
now I can. I might have done this wrong actually.
Good.
No. Murderous Red Cap. I'm going to sack to Carrion Feeder. Doesn't come back because it's got a -1/-1 counter on it, so that stays away. Then going to sacrifice Carrion Feeder to itself. So I've now got 2 treasures.
Yeah.
So I will then spend those 2 treasures and the 3 mana I have to cast Karmic Guide.
Oh dear.
Karmic Guide's going to bring back Murderous Red Cap.
Okay, so you can generate infinite treasure, but then how do
So
you kill
Murderous
it?
Red Cap deals 2 damage to any target.
Oh no.
I sacrifice Murderous Red Cap. It comes back in as a 1/1. I can then bolster onto Murderous Red Cap.
What's your sack outlet now?
Oh, that's very true. Actually, I can't because of the Carrion Feeder. Oh, I did that wrong. That's where I did wrong. I had to sack Alessia to do it. Sorry. Sack Alessia to do that. To get the extra mana to be able to then do it that way. Sorry. I sacked the wrong creature. I don't need Alessia now. So they can sack this to Carrion Feeder and then keep sacking it and looping it to then.
Is there a point that there's like a priority pass within any of this?
Yeah. Did you have a response to something? Just do you want me to back up to something?
Because I don't think that I could. I have a Swords to Plowshares, so I can exile something. I think if you're sacking the. I think you
The
can keep
sack outlet?
sacking the sack outlet, like,
You swords the Carrion Feeder.
yeah.
But
There's
can
no
you just
sack
sack it in
outlet.
response though?
No, the way you interrupt it. Okay, we'll back up so we can do it.
Yeah, for
properly.
those who.
So that's fine. So I play these. I would be on this before I played this one and before I start sacking things, isn't it? So I need to sacrifice 2 things to then get the mana to play this. And this was in the. So I got to sacrifice this, and then I sacrificed this to then play the Karmic Guide. And
Okay,
basically,
so it'd be when the Karmic Guide's on the stack.
Karmic Guide's on the stack. If you swords my Carrion Feeder,
Yes.
yeah,
I would.
yeah, that's
like
fine.
to
I'm
do
happy to back up to that. So
Okay.
I'm going to sack it to itself anyway.
That's fine.
Or actually, no, do I gain the life? No, I'll sack it to itself. And I left it in the figure anyway, so we'll leave that as fine like that. And then Karmic Guide comes in. I can get a creature 2 or less. I'm going to do the same thing anyway, and get the Murderous Red Cap, and then hopefully try and do some
Get a
stuff
new sack
next turn.
outlet.
Get a new sack outlet and try and threaten the combo for my next turn.
Okay.
But this is fine.
I gave us a turn, but
Your
now we
boss is
also
tough.
have to worry about
Yeah.
does the
that's fine.
doctor
That's
all
fine.
come
We
back?
got
or do
two
we find the
problems
sack
going on
outlet?
here now.
Is it- Is it
We're in danger.
is it time for me to kick your ass with several
Possibly.
versions of
Oh,
the
I
same
do have a
person?
trigger on with this red cap coming in though to do 2 damage
Yes.
to something, and then I had a trigger from the Anafenza from the comic guide and the murder red cap. So I
Okay.
better resolve those. It's lowest power, so that would be this one at that point, and then something that's less than 2. So I'll put that onto the Anafenza. Yeah, that's fine. And then I've got 2 damage to go somewhere, so I will just do 2 damage straight to Misha's face because of the
I deserve this.
less
Yes, I
interruption of
agree.
my combo. Yeah, I think we do that. Right, then all my stuff is resolved then, and that's fine.
Okay. All right. Is it my turn or?
Yeah, over to you.
Okay. I will untap. Let's see what I can do. Draw. Okay. I am going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to play a Hallowed Haunting.
Oh, nice.
Oh god, what did this do?
So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will gain a life, draw a card.
Flying and oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
But not too many creatures at the moment, so
Yet.
So we got 5.
Flying and vigilance, that is
Not great.
no, that is definitely a synergy that happens.
And then I will pay 2 for the All That Glitters. And I'm going to put that on Sithis because she glitters. Glitters in my heart. So that makes me 6. And this is my little spirit. A nice little spirit. It's just a 1/1 right now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And then I have this one untapped. So I will tap this one. And this will put me up to 7.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
put in Audacity. My Heliod's Pilgrim has
Audacity.
gotten, yeah, he's gotten
Oh,
a
no.
big body, so he's a little audacious now. Or they're a little audacious.
He's feeling a bit.
combat damage, draw a card, I think, isn't that or something? Like that?
Oh, that's it.
Oh yes, I should have drawn. I need to draw 2
good.
cards and gain 2 more
Oh,
life off
no.
of the glitters and the Audacity.
This is
Hey, either way, then it's probably finishing this turn cycle,
I-
whether I was doing it or somebody else.
we were all getting a bit close there to
yeah.
Yeah, and then I get 1 more little spirit, so I've got
Love it.
two spirits right now.
which because they see each other, don't they, and get bigger. So yeah, that's definitely a
Little
thing.
spirits. So now my pilgrim and Sithis both fly and are vigilant. And let's do, I think I'm at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 auras.
Oh no.
So the pilgrim will get +7 off of that, but then +2. So it's 9, 7. So 10. My pilgrim is a 10, 9.
Oh, ouch.
And they all have flying and
Flying.
vigilance, don't they? Yeah.
Flying, vigilance, and then this one has trample from the Audacity.
I've got
The
no flyers.
audacity
Yeah.
of it all.
I've got no flyers, so I'm definitely not stopping any of this coming my way.
Yeah,
I don't think
so right
any
now
of us have
we got a,
flyers. Yeah,
a 10, 9.
I have a
And
flyer.
now I got-
Oh, you do have a flyer. You forgot the guide.
but this is trample, so this one's got trample. And now we've got Sithis that has all the glitters. So there's 7, 8 from the artifact. Or no, it'll be 1 less because all the glitters doesn't count.
I have to put this into the view so you can see the
Oh,
camera.
no.
But Chris is just with his head in his hands, like, what do I do?
I'm Amara, Amy. It's been a
That's
pleasure
fine.
playing with you tonight.
Oh, no, it does count itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8,
Well,
9.
Chat, are we about to die? Please vote in the
say
non-existent poll below.
10, 11, 12. So yeah, Sithis is a 9, 12, but she does damage based on her toughness rather than her attack power.
Yep.
So, I am going to send my 10-9 trample over at Chris, and I'll send my 9-12 non-trample over at you, Amy, in the air.
I take 10.
I'm
damage.
gonna
Oh, hang on.
block. I think.
They got flying. Have you
Yep,
got?
I got a flyer.
I do not. I'm taking 10.
Yeah, I think I need to keep my life total up, so I'm gonna block with the comic guide. It's got echo anyway, so I don't want to pay that my next turn, so I'm gonna block.
Alrighty.
The Brits are the British are losing.
No.
And
I
then
would point out as well. I put Alessia in my graveyard. I
Oh.
didn't put her in the command zone
Oh
on
no.
that turn, so. But that's fine.
gotcha. That will be my turn.
I get the
Put that
feeling
down here so I can have a count of.
you've still got the soul snare, haven't you?
Yeah.
I do, but I have no mana for it right now.
Oh, but they've all got flying and
So
vigilance, so
Oh, you got so many
Yeah.
blockers.
Got flying and vigilance, but no mana.
Okay, well that's
She's
gonna
gonna
get
speak now.
silly very fast. Let's
It
play the stomping
typically
ground.
does in this deck. As soon as Hallowed Haunting comes out, it's just like, ooh, that's a finisher.
I'm gonna lose 2 and play stomping ground. I am going to crack this junk token. Exile the top card of my library. It is a Path of Ancestry. I am going to crack this other junk token. And I will exile the top card of my library. It is a Flawless Maneuver,
oh, I like that card.
which I can cast for free. So, you know what?
Yay.
I will cast it for free.
Flawless.
Success. Flawless Maneuver. Creatures I control gain indestructible until end of turn.
Oh, nice.
And I can cast it for free if my commander is out. So I may as well because I'm just going to lose it anyway. So yeah, I got invincible squirrels. Woo!
Nervous Emrakul noises.
I don't know what to do. This is all awful.
Yeah.
It only took me like a turn to, get back in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me tap. Okay, we'll do this. I don't want to, but it's happening. 1, 2,
The
3,
life totals don't really tell the story here.
4, 5, and 6.
Are we saying
Okay.
goodbye to everything?
No, we're not saying goodbye to everything. I'm gonna play Megaton's Fate, and somebody put a nuclear bomb inside that poor town, and somebody's gonna detonate it and deal 8 damage to all creatures.
Are you
And
siding with Mr. Tenpenny? Like,
yep, I am. Everybody.
I feel like this is the lesser. Oh my god! It won't actually destroy Misha's
No, it
stomach.
won't destroy
Misha's-
Misha's stuff. Because they got
Wow.
too big last turn.
You kill my little spirits though; they're gone.
I did. Woohoo!
I will
And
get
my squirrels are in.
2 treasures.
Everybody gets some rad counters. Woo! Sorry, everybody.
So is that 8 damage to each creature? Oh, yikes!
Yeah.
That's oh well, that's all my stuff gone apart from the TARDIS. I don't think the TARDIS is a creature. Or just,
So I do still have a Murder's Red Cap.
that's
Because it will come back with the 1 counter on it, and it would be able to do 1 damage to something.
Does the when does
That
the
is
TARDIS?
enough to kill my pilgrim.
Can I kill your pilgrim?
You may.
Okay, question: when does the TARDIS stop? When does a vehicle stop being a creature?
End of your turn.
Okay, so
during your
TARDIS
turn,
is
yeah, so it's
TARDIS
just
is.
It's not a creature
It's just
anymore.
yeah.
I'll take
You're
that.
good.
So when Audacity hits the graveyard, I draw a card.
Nice.
All right, then.
And so that would be 12. So now going down to 11.
Everything is awful.
Everything is awful.
I think I'm gonna go to combat.
Yeah.
Because we gotta do that. I am going to send. Stupid snare. Blast you, snare!
I don't have mana for it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
open.
you don't
I
have
mean,
stamina.
I do have an 8/11 Sithis that's now taken 8 damage, but
That is,
I would have to basically sacrifice Sithis if I don't want to take a hit from you.
that's true. Okay, I am gonna send my squirrels over at Amy.
Oh
There's gonna be
no.
2 squirrels coming at Amy, and
I
then
think it
I'm gonna send
makes sense.
dog meat over at Misha. Dog
I
meat
will
is
take.
gonna. I'm gonna get 4+1/+1 counters
Oh God. Okay.
from the bone sabers. um, I'm gonna get a junk token.
What you gonna do
I'm
with
going
all
to
that junk?
create
All
another
that junk right
squirrel.
in your trunk.
He is a big boy.
Yeah, he just
The
a little
biggest,
guy.
the biggest,
There's my other
bestest doggo.
Yes, the bestest doggo. The biggest, bestest doggo. Okay, so let me do some dog meat math here.
Dog creep.
He's currently getting so this squirrel will get 3+1/+1 counters. Okay. So dog meat is currently 410, a 13/13 right now.
Marvelous.
I'll take 13 commander
Um,
damage.
How much
um,
damage is the squirrels?
Oh,
in,
are
re-
you doubling it? Are you
in,
gonna
res-
double?
in response, I would like to sacrifice a junk token and double its
Oh.
power to 26
Oh,
in commander
yikes.
damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, dog meat, does he have trample anyways, or?
No, he doesn't have trample right
Ah.
now.
No, I
Oh.
didn't block.
Would
I
you
didn't
would you
block, so
Oh no.
Oh boy.
yeah.
that's
It's
commander lethal. You
happy
got me.
birthday.
Birthday girl.
How much was the squirrels coming at me as well?
The squirrels are currently 4 and 7. 7. So
7
4
damage.
4 and a 3/3.
The
I
birthday.
like how I died at 45 life.
Yeah. I've heard of birthday beatings, but good lord.
I got
That was
beat
your
down by
birthday
the bestest
spanking.
boy.
Yeah.
Yep. Um, when dog meat hits, I'm gonna surveil too.
Yep.
I'm going
I
to
think I'm basically gonna
dump
get one more turn and
that.
then that's it.
Don't want to do anything else. Don't want to dump this. No, we're gonna leave that on top.
I like the idea of you casting that farewell right now.
You wanna know something really funny?
What's that?
Those cards that I drew, right off at the end, I ended up drawing my own farewell.
See, I try to use it responsibly. I'm like, okay, I don't want to.
I don't
Be
run farewell in this
horrible.
deck, although I could in theory. But
I don't have one. They're just an expensive card.
the
So.
problem is as well is like I can't really
Well, I
deal
had
with
the Fallout
creatures.
one, so that's the only one.
Because I can't
Because
really
I have
run.
so many strong enchantments, most of the time I'll do or if I do it, I'll like do creatures in sometimes graveyards depending on what I'm playing against. And then I'll be like, as
Yeah,
long as my enchantment survives, Sithis is cheap. I can replay her.
Yeah.
like most of the time, I will. It all depends on the game. Like if it's gonna make it so other people can't play, I won't do it. Or if, as long as if I cast it, I'll be like, I'll only choose one option if it's gonna help me win. It's like I try to use it as responsibly as I can.
It's
Yeah,
I can't.
with great power comes great responsibility, and that's
Exactly.
farewell.
Yeah.
I can't really run it in this deck because like the whole point of the deck is like I want to be throwing doctor cards in the graveyard. So if they exile them, that's like basically switches my own deck off. So
Yeah,
it's-
that's
Yeah,
what
and
I.
like that's
That's
the
what I
thing. Like I would
figured.
not do that with either of your decks because like that just like
Yeah.
hoses both of your game
Yeah.
plans, and it's like where's the fun in that?
Oh, that's right. I've sat down to a game before to play this, and somebody's brought out a deck and not mentioned anything, and then played Rest in Peace on turn 2. And it was like,
Well,
I had that happen on
it's like-
stream last week.
and I was like, oh no. And I was like, I have stuff to deal with it, but I need to get it in the graveyard to get it back, and it's like I can't do that because of Rest in Peace. And it's like, oh no.
last week I was playing and somebody played a what was it? Aura shards against this deck.
oh no.
So
Yeah.
I literally could not play anything. Like anything I put
Yeah.
out every turn. They wiped my board. So I was like, okay, this is a wonderful stream. I'm just gonna sit here and commentate.
yeah, I have
Uh,
aura shards in my cat deck, and I've only ever even played it one time, and it was on turn 3. I immediately got punished, and like all of my stuff, like as soon as I would play something, and they're like breaking it, it's like it's like they were
Yeah.
aura sharding me in response. It's like okay, I get it. I made a mistake.
Like I hate this. I will pass my turn after that.
Okay.
Yes.
I think mine and Chris's turns are going to be a bit more uneventful than yours.
Yeah, this is probably.
Yeah, a giant dog meat. Scary.
I mean, I have a. Actually, no, I can't even kill the dog meat with a Ravenous Super Car because it's got protection from black.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's protection from blue, and all my stuff has most of my stuff has blue in it. So
I realize now that soul snare was the one thing keeping me
Yeah.
alive, and since I tapped out, mistakes were made.
I was like, oh, finally, that stupid orange or the that snare.
It's funny
right.
because I had the swords, the plowshares, and the what's the other white one? The path to exile. I got those and the soul snare all like very early, and I was like, huh, well this is fun.
Yeah. That early on Soul Snare really stops everybody because, like, especially in the Voltron deck, and I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
So I had the Anabenza in my opening hand.
Full disclosure, because I
So-
did. I have everything comes to dust, which, and of course, but it's no point. I can't really do anything with that now because it really needs Convoke. Tap 5. I'm going to replay 14th Doctor, reveal top 14 cards of my library. Let's see what Doctors I get. Growth Spiral, Planes, Day of the Doctor, Ash Barons, Clara Oswald, Reverse of Polarity. I'm sure I've got more Doctors here. 6. Swords to Plowshares, Fugitive Doctor, 8th Doctor, Last Night Together, 4th Doctor, Search for Tomorrow, 6th Doctor, and Canopy Vista.
You got,
So
like, 4 then?
I found 4 Doctors in that, including the 4th Doctor. These
Which
all-
one is Tenant going to become a copy of?
That is a good question. Let me put these on the bottom of my library. And right. 2.
oh yeah, you have rad counters. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Blasted rad counters.
Do you red counters after you finish doing that, Chris?
Yeah, I'll put the I'll make Tenant a copy of the Fugitive Doctor. So when actually no, is there an alternative? Nope. No, there's only those 4. Yeah, I'll just make Tenant a copy of the Fugitive Doctor. Make a clue. Right. 4 rad counters, isn't it? I mill 4 things.
No 4.
Explore, Vine Glimmer Snarl, Twice Upon a Time, and 4 knocks. So I lose 3 life and lose 3 rad counters.
Yeah. Got my red counters up here.
Okay, right. So Tenant has haste.
Which one did you make a copy of?
The Fugitive Doctor.
Just going to put that one in the
Yeah.
spell table thingy.
Okay. What have I got? Instance for sorceries? Probably not a lot, if anything. Okay. I may have a way of maybe just delaying the inevitable, but I think it's my only option. Right. So I'm gonna go to combat. Actually, no, I need to do this now. Tap blue. I'm going to play Clock Spinning, removing a time counter from Gallifrey stands. Not paying the buyback cost, so it just goes to the graveyard. I'm going to go to combat. Amy, is it possible? Oh no, it's
It's an attack trigger.
It's an attack trigger, right? I'm going to go to combat. Nothing personal, Amy. I'm going to send the 14th Doctor yourself, so 4/4.
Yeah. But then you've got attack triggers and stuff, so what do you want to do?
On attack, I may sacrifice a clue, which I will, and give target instant source credit in my graveyard. Flashback 2 red green to end of turn. I'm going to give Twice Upon a Time flashback to end of turn.
Which one's that one?
Cast this spell only if I control 2 or more doctors. Take an extra after this one. Actually, can I even do that? I may not have enough doctors. I don't think
You've got 2 doctors in play, haven't you? Or is that not?
I've only got 1. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't actually think I can do that. No, I can't. Right.
You want to get the Gallifrey Stands thing out, don't you?
Yeah. So I think what I will do.
You just do the spell you just cast before
I
combat.
think so.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know if
because
they
the
did,
buyback cost plus cast it again would cost the same. So yeah. So on attack, I'll give clock spinning and flashback to end of turn. So it's end of turn. So yeah, it's up to you if you block or not.
Clock spinning. What's it do again? So yeah, choose a counter on top
Remove a
of the
counter, yeah.
card. And then what does Gallifrey Stands do?
When ETBs return all doctor cards from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, it's to hand anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. Then you can't really do much till your next turn. That's fine. I'll just take the 4.
Take 4. Yeah. Okay.
Make sure. And that's commander again still.
That's commander. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Then go to second main. I'll tap 1, 2, 3. I'll tap 4. I've got to take 1 to do that.
It's good to see this deck actually like doing its thing as well. Like,
Yeah,
it's just all Doctor Who cards, isn't it? So it's like it's trying to make it all work with that.
Yeah, I wish I had an extra turn. I could have done an extra turn, and then I could have started populating the board with doctors, but that's fine. Yeah, so flashing back clock spinning to remove the last counter from Gallifrey Stands. Comes in, all doctor cards from my graveyard to my hand. And I have no hands.
Point that I can stop that by chance.
You can counter the spell, or
yeah, it's okay. So Gallifrey Stands is on the stack at the moment. It's cast.
Okay, so I am gonna tap 1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna Chaos Warp Gallifrey Stands.
I know the Gallifrey Stands was a suspended card, so you.
Oh, because it's not. Oh, yeah, because it's blasted.
You could. Okay, so you could respond to the clock spinning before I remove the last counter if you want.
But that's not the Chaos Warp's not.
Oh yeah,
Chaos
true.
Warp, isn't it? No, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
You need like a because it's spells, so you want to.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
So upkeep.
You could Chaos Warp.
Problem.
You could potentially Chaos Warp the Gallifrey Stands once it's in, but
Yeah, you'd have to wait for it to resolve. So I get all the cards back in my hands.
means you won't have it out for the win condition later on, I guess.
Yeah.
But...
So Gallifrey Stands resolve.
Or you just kill it when you're next turn.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So Gallifrey Stands
Easy
resolves.
answer. Murder.
That is true. Murder
Easy
is
answer.
usually the
Murder.
I
best
have
answer.
I have every single doctor card in my hands now. It's just
So
I
all
don't
of them
think,
are there. You just need to get them on the battle.
You
That's
got
the
them.
problem.
You got
Yeah.
there. Almost.
I will pass the turn there. I'm probably not going to get
Do you
enough
actually have
answers.
no maximum hand size, or was that just to do with the second Doctor? Or is
Thought
it...
vessel.
Oh no, Thought Vessel. Yeah.
Yeah, full vessel as well. So yeah, over to Amy.
Okay. Right. Yeah, I couldn't remember whether you actually had anything else that had the.
If I had 2 doctors out, I'd have gone for the extra turn view and just started populating the board.
Try to wait then. So I draw first, don't I, as well. Then it's red counters. So I will do red counters. I've got 4. I've got land. Look at that, fucking brilliant. No life, no red
Helps
counters.
in your deck.
Okay, that's good to know that was there because I was going to try and draw some cards. And to know that I would have just drawn 3 lands is
Probably
that's
not
good.
what you were looking for.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to go.
Red counters are helping. See?
So 2 talismans I'm tapping for colorless. I'm going to sack 2 treasures for red, and then I will tap. Let's tap a battlefield forge for colorless. I'm going to unearth the Phyrexian Dragon Engine. So when this comes into enters the battlefield from your graveyard, you may discard your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. So I'm going to discard a Vile Entomber and draw 3 cards. That did not help me.
Was it 3 more lands?
I drew 2 more lands.
No.
And a sack outlet, but I've not got the creatures anymore that I need for the combo. So
Oh no.
It would have been fine if we didn't have the megatons bomb going off.
And
Do I
that
think-
bomb is in there specifically just to make dog meat bigger than
Yeah.
the 8 damage, and then just wipe the board.
Oh, that's what I've done with a few things before. Just check I've not got anything else in the graveyard that's relevant that can come back. No, just the Forest and Dragon Engine. No, I might as well cast my things. Let's go for a Viscera Seer and a Rogue's Passage, and that will then be my turn. I shall pass over to you, Amara, and I'm probably going to get killed.
I think we're both dead now. Possibly. I've got no
Possibly.
block. I've got no blocks, so I will literally. And now I'm on late life, so I am.
Armadillo Cloak, all that glitters, Uriel, the Miststalker, and Embercleave.
Oh,
Yeah, those are all some nice things.
I do believe in the cleave, but that's
This
That's
is in
just
the
a
Dog
regular
graveyard.
running around
KO.
with
That's,
Embercleave.
you don't even need to
as
snack the
as the
junk.
as the song goes, don't fear the cleaver.
I mean, you don't need that though at the moment. This is
Yeah.
going well.
See here, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think that's what I have to do. Oh, I guess I should untap everything that I control. Actually, yeah, I think no, because then that'll destroy those things. Okay.
That destroy those
Let
things. That
us-
sounds ominous.
It always sounds good. Oh, and I will lose 4 life and lose all 4 of my red counters
yeah.
as well. Let
I
us.
think it's funny that Chris had like a split, like it wasn't even, and then Amy didn't lose any, and then Amara lost all.
Oh, you know what? I think I have a solution to everything without
Well,
having to
kill
do that.
kill both players. That's the solution.
Yes. I'm
And-
gonna tap Hall of Heliod's Generosity, which I will then return.
Honestly, I think you probably just win the game if you just.
Yeah, I think I
if-
just
if you-
attack.
I
If you
think
just
you've
kill,
got it
if you
on
kill
board.
Chris,
Yeah.
and then farewell, just exile all graveyards. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
look
that
like
is.
stuff.
I cannot block, and I've only got one mana
Yeah.
open, so yeah,
Well, I was
I'm.
gonna say if Dogmeat has protection from black, and I think all your creatures are black, so I think
Yeah.
Dogmeat goes that way, and then you have all these pumped up squirrels that go at Chris. I think that's enough on board.
I think that's
Yeah, well,
correct.
the Dragon Engine is the problem.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Dragon
that-
Engine's not black.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah,
It
but
can still
this
block.
also, if it dies, it gets exiled. If it makes it easier for you, I'll sacrifice it to Viscera so I can scry.
Okay, that works.
I'll
will-
scry
I
a
will
land
attack
to the
with dog
bottom.
meat over. Okay, I will attack you with dog meat.
6 out of 7 of your top were lands. That's
Oh, my
so
word.
I'm
sad.
also going to pay 4 and tap Rogue's Passage and make Dog Meat unblockable.
Okay, I'll make a junk token.
Embrace.
I'll sacrifice the junk token.
It's
and
got me about to
double
lick
dog
your
meat
face or
power,
something.
And then a bunch of
You-
squirrels will attack the tortoise.
And I will. The Doctor meets
Yeah.
their demise to critters.
Because I want to take more game actions, I'm going to sacrifice a Murderous Red Cat to Viscera.
Yeah.
Hey, I hit a non-land!
Hooray! Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
GG. Congrats to
I
Amara.
haven't seen the episode where squirrels take over the TARDIS, but I'm ready for it now.
There's
It's
bound to
the
be an
best
episode of that somewhere down
It
the
hasn't been
line.
written yet. It's my fanfic.
Yeah, that's my headcanon now.
My dog meat Doctor Who crossover I got going on.
Oh, GG. Everyone, GG's to Amara. Well done. That was
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
well played.
That's good.
And I believe you got some. We did get some donations to your charities, didn't we, as well?
Yeah, we got a couple. We got a
got
$20
singing.
from you, and yeah, yes, I did not get what song, or I did not see from Barry.
I know what song I'm going to have you sing.
Okay.
Men Without Hats, Land Down Under.
I love that song very much.
I've just.
Let me see if I can put the face cam on. I will. All right. Move over. I think I know most of the words, but we will pull up.
Oh, are you going to sing it now?
We can do our sign off and then we'll
Okay, we'll go
Yeah,
for
let's
that then.
Yeah, you don't want
put
it
it that
to
way.
If you want, we'll
tag
have-
you. the Twitch TL at you.
Stay tuned, chat. We have karaoke inbound. Warming up for. Are you going to the? Are you going to that Ebo party on Friday at Amsterdam?
Yes, I will be
I'm
there.
so
I'm
jealous
so
of that
excited.
one.
That's gonna be
I
good.
don't know how we'd be able to make the music and your voice come through at the same time. Just thinking.
I mean, we're broadcasting.
And
That
also,
might just be a yeah. That might just be like a watch. You have to jump over to my stream right after. Cause are you two done after this, or are you going straight into your next pod?
No,
no,
we're done after this.
we're done after this, yeah. So I'll be hopping into your channel anyway to watch the.
Okay.
You got some drafts going on, I think.
Yeah, I've got
Nice.
your channel up, so
Yeah.
we can jump into
I
that.
was gonna take a little quick bathroom break and then come back and do some arena drafts.
We will be.
I'll be
We will stay
lurking
tuned.
like a creep. I
In
gotta
fact,
go
I
to
could prob- I
my
could-
partner's
in fact,
sign language presentation today, so
I'll organise a raid. I think Amy could do that. We'll get a raid over to your channel.
Raids have not worked the last 2 times I've done them
We did
very
that with
well.
Pleasant
So,
Kenobi,
but
didn't we?
we did Pleasant Kenobi, but then it didn't work very well. I cancelled it on the way in.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to work raids very well. I can try.
I always have to go to like my Twitch like page and then go to like the streamer view and then click the button and
yeah, you can click like slash raid and then the name, but I always spell the name wrong.
yeah, that's what
You
I'm
never
always
know,
worried
people
about.
use zeros and ones for letters, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
because when you hit the raid button, like it will like populate their name or like it'll populate the names that have like similar ones, and you can like scroll down and if you know what their like icon looks like, you're like, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for.
definitely
I tend
rated
to do
into
that.
people I don't know. I'm like, hey, what's up, everybody?
That's okay. So
We have.
do you want to do outro?
We have a
stuff before
Maggie.
start time?
Maggie's come to say goodbye. She's slightly obscured by the. There you go. You can see
What a
that.
good girl.
And yeah, so at least from our perspective, thank you so much to Imara and Mishimigo for agreeing to this crossover. It was really good to play against both of you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I had a blast. The dog meat for lethal out of nowhere. I should have just blocked.
I was like,
Uh,
oh, don't block, don't block.
Dog meat's too adorable to be
Did you
blocked.
forget about the junk
I
Damn dog
absolutely
meat.
forgot about the junk.
jet? Yeah, the junk jet.
That's why it's called junk.
Back to
So,
John.
what I might do when I see you in Amsterdam, Misha, I was going to give you one of our War Room foods tokens anyway. I will give you a second one, and if you're able to get that over to Imara when you get back to the States, then that would be
Absolutely.
wonderful. Thank you.
I'll definitely see her.
Yeah, Amara and I, we never go too long without seeing each
Yeah.
other. So
You don't get
I
all
see
the
you more than I
conventions.
see my family that lives like 15 minutes away.
You don't get all the conventions. Like, you're spoiled over there. So like this is like our one major event, so that we kind of have to make
Yeah.
the most of it. So, but yeah, no, we thank you so much, both of you, for joining us and helping put this together. We look forward to seeing you in Amsterdam, Misha, as well. We cannot wait.
I am so excited to meet you both in person. It's going to be
Yeah.
a blast.
It's nice to have a fellow engineer who plays Magic. So we have to chat jargon, and everyone else will be wondering if we're having a stroke or something. Maggie's come to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's what always happens. I start talking about magic, and everybody else, you just see them zone out.
Blah,
and
blah,
then
blah,
They
blah,
start
blah.
talking about like their job or weather, and then I start zoning out.
I'm very much the same. So, and yeah, and I said we'll see Misha in Amsterdam tomorrow. If you ever need guests, especially for Plane Chase, you're more than welcome
yes.
to get in touch with me and Amy. We would very much love to be guests on if you ever want us. So
And you also get the cat on your stream as well as a bonus.
yeah,
No,
extra cats.
you got a cat. That automatically
Extra bonus.
you're already in. I gotta
You're in
send out
good
my
company
schedule
because
for this
Amara's
one.
cats also like to make guest appearances.
I do.
That's how we get viewers. It's the cat tax.
And you know what? People, I love that there's so many cat people in the magic community.
It's
I'm feeling if I open my door, there might be one like hiding right outside.
well, that'd be
Just
great.
like, let me in.
So
What are you doing in there?
so we know, of course, Amsterdam. Do either of you have anything coming up between now and the end of the month?
Oh yeah, we got Atlanta coming up.
Yeah, we're gonna see each other
Yeah.
next weekend,
Oh
actually.
my word!
It's very soon.
Absolutely
Yeah.
spoiled. Well, is
Yeah,
that
we
another?
are pretty spoiled.
Is what convention's that? Is that another MagicCon or is
Command Fest. Yeah,
Oh.
Command
Command
Fest
Fest.
Atlanta.
Oh, Command Fest are good. We've got one coming up in September. We haven't decided if we're going, but no, we hope you have a good time in Atlanta then. And me and Amy will be back streaming in. Actually, no, Amy's on Shattergang in 2 days' time for
On Thursday, yeah.
part of the Pride Month celebrations. And we're both live again in 2 weeks' time with Atsu91, aka my sister, and another featured
Moyashi May, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
we've got her on.
She is one of the other featured cosplay guests in Amsterdam. So when I saw the thing come out, I was like, what a fun coincidence.
Yeah. So part of our MagicCon hype as well as Pride as well. So Pride celebrations. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing both of you in 2.5 weeks' time now, isn't it? So
I know what her costume is
soon,
too,
too.
and we've been sending some since we're both guests. We've been sending each other like some update pictures, so I'm really looking forward to seeing her final thing come together as well.
I cannot wait to see what you both bring as well. And of course, I know Tappy's going to be there, and I know Olivia's there as well. So there's going to be a lot of good cosplayers going around.
A lot
And-
of good cosplayers go in, so it's gonna be fun
And-
to see all the outfits and all the things.
Is it?
That
Is it?
is one of the fun things. It's like Disney World for Magic
It's
people,
gonna be.
basically. You go around running to cosplayers and getting your
So-
pictures to like the princesses.
All the photos.
This will be the
Oh,
first.
I like the idea of my character being a magic princess.
You are a Magic
You are a princess.
This will be the
No,
first.
I mean not me, like
MagicCon.
the character.
Go on,
I'm
Amy.
sure the
Sorry.
character probably
This will be
is.
the first MagicCon that I've actually gone to as well.
Same.
Because like we didn't go to it last year in Barcelona,
So
but like I went to all of the events before the pandemic, and then after that I hadn't been able to get to them all. So it's nice to actually try and go to as many as I can this
catch up
year.
again, isn't it?
So
And is it Max Makes Magic who's put together a Karn cosplay?
I'm not sure
Yes.
what cosplay. Yeah, but
And I've seen some
Are
of the
they
3D prints
taking
of it.
that to Amsterdam?
He's taken it to he's 3D printed a lot of it, like the helmet,
Oh
the
my.
face, and it looks really good. So, and he's in the novice category, I believe,
Mhm.
but he's in. So we'll
Yeah,
be rooting for
we're
him.
we're in a magic cosplay Discord, and I've been
Yes.
seeing a lot of his updates in that, like his work in progress, and so it's looking pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
seeing him bringing that. So,
I
but yeah, I
love
think
this.
that's it.
You can see the cat just staring at you in the
Oh,
other
she's-
camera.
She's giving me evils. Yeah,
it's
face off.
it's like supper
It
time.
looks like
It's
you are
time
just
for-
being stared down.
It's
Like
time for some more food. That's what it is. It's time
Yeah,
for
it's
some more
like
food.
it's food time. What are you doing?
I will try. I'm trying to get stuck with it. I can get a good screenshot of that. Nope, she's now obscuring my face, as you do. Okay, screenshot over. But yeah, no, I think that's it. So I think we're done here and are ready to sign off.
Oh,
So
actually, we should start raid over to
yeah,
not sure who else is left in chat. Do we have many people at all?
and yeah. So thank you for joining us on our channel. Thank you to everyone in Misha's channel for turning up as well and showing support. And yeah, we'll see you all very soon.
I think that's raided. I think that's worked.
Yes, it has.
Yes, I just saw it pop
I see
over.
it.